Right? Heard you.
Oh, you already know what it is. Boom shakalaka. It is the Cook Culture Live. I mean, shout out to Leaf on the early pull up. Thank you, good brother, for being here. I'm on CP time. You on time, and I appreciate you.
Nah,
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
no
yeah,
problem. No problem, bro. I'm just eating popcorn and shit right now.
nah, yeah, enjoy yourself, yo, Kev. I see you in the building, man. Pull up. I tried to call you. The link is in the well. You have access to this whole database, so just pull up, bro. Key Hood, link in the comments. If you want to join the live, pull up, man. This is the night where it's all about the fans of each team where they could come and talk their shit, you know what I mean, face to face instead of keyboard warrioring all week long. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's some things that we can get into. Oh, so Greasy is in the building. Net fans is pulling up. Hold on. This is
Yo,
the first.
yo, what up,
I,
what up?
Yeah, so Greasy was good. I'm not used to this being so many net fans on the pull up this early. I'm not used to this.
You finna get jumped. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, listen, man. I got squabbles, bro. I got squabbles.
You finna get jumped. You know what time it is.
Nah, I got squabbles, bro. We could go however. You feel me now? But shout out to you, gentlemen, for the pull up. But so it ain't really much net in Knicks news right now. We already know what's the big issue in the NBA right now. Uh, Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
How big of a threat do you feel these guys are to the Eastern Conference?
Well, I'm gonna start it off by saying, I think me personally, I think the Suns won this deal. I think they got
Absolutely.
stronger. I think they are absolutely stronger than what they was before because now they got rid of the 8 and question mark, and they plugged in somebody that could stretch the floor and rebound and pass and make plays and play within a set in the offense, and he not gonna be problematic. And they
Yeah.
added some bench depth, with some more bench depth with Grayson Allen. The
Yo,
thing
they
with
they
the thing
traded
with
Grayson Allen. I didn't
Did,
see Grayson
did they
Allen
get
trade.
did they get Nasir Little?
yeah, they got Nasir a little too.
I think they I really think they made a move for the future though too, because they got all like cap space that's filled up. I think a lot of
Absolutely.
guys they got gonna be traded.
But yeah. But as far as Dame to Milwaukee, I honestly believe that
I think they're a big threat.
I think Milwaukee is basically going all in. But with everything that Giannis was saying, as far as like the next couple of years when his next contract is coming up, this, that, the third. I'm pretty sure the front office was hearing everything that they had to say about all the things that was going on and pertaining to him possibly leaving. So I think the Milwaukee Bucks basically just pulled the trigger and they just said, "F it, we're just gonna go all in on offense." You still got Middleton. Middleton obviously hasn't been the same since that championship year.
Absolutely.
Um, so but at the same time, you got Dame and you got somebody to basically play the 2-man game with. My only thing with Dame is Dame been the basically the lone soldier for so long in
Yeah.
one city, man. Like the last time he played with somebody is when Portland had Aldridge. When Aldridge was
Pause.
out, yeah,
But
when
yeah.
Aldridge, and that was so many years ago. Yeah. Like when Aldridge was out there, he was 20 plus points, 8 plus rebounds. When he was out in Portland, so like a lot of people forget about that. Aldridge was a top 10 was arguably a top 10 player when he was out there. So
Yeah.
during
So
that time, I wouldn't say Dame had a true sample size of playing with like a legitimate big that could that could play on
score.
the inside and play on the
Yeah.
outside and like put pressure on the basket and put pressure in the paint.
Yeah.
Um, Giannis is obviously a different story.
I was about to
Um,
say that. That's a two
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Giannis is obviously a different animal, different story, man. We know what he could do. We know what he brings on the court. Dame if Dame don't shoot if Dame don't shoot them out of games, man, I think they should be all right, man. Like I mean, in barring health, I think they should be okay. But I
That looked
think
like
right
a
now,
to me. That's a
So
like a nice
hold on
balance
before you.
team.
So Greasy, before you segue, hold on. Let me hold on. I gotta get my man his just due in the building. Kev, shout out to my brother Kev for
Oh,
pulling
what
up.
up?
You know what I
What
mean?
up? What up?
Co-host of Nixon Ish in the building. Gotta acknowledge my guy and always sporting the ever so fashionable avatar of Big Fan Breezy in a New York Knicks hat as he's supposed to.
y'all
All
foul
right,
for that.
and
Y'all
he
out of
foul,
bounds for
folks.
that.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
out
yeah.
of bounds
Leaf.
for that.
Yo, Leaf, your boy is out of bounds for wearing a hat, and he not supposed to be a Knicks fan. He out of bounds. You know what I mean? But that's your man's in there. But yo, so Greasy,
Yo,
my fault for cutting you off. Do your thing, good brother.
niggas is crazy. Nah, I forgot where I was at after all.
We was talking about the Dame Lillard and
Oh,
is he a threat in the East?
I really think he took that Dame trade take a lot of pressure off of Giannis, yo, and they ain't have to really. Even though Drew Holiday left, he's a bigger part of that team on defense. I just
Yeah,
think getting Dame is like a whole nother level, like so.
yeah. So, I'm to the contrary on this, and and this is with me, literally pause sitting with this trade for majority of the day. I had the same initial reaction as everybody else, like, oh, the East is in trouble. Dame and Giannis, scary thing. And then when I started thinking about how important Drew Holiday was to that Milwaukee team, I'm like, Dame gonna score, but he can't stop nobody.
Yeah, I understand
Nobody.
that he can't.
Nobody. So and my thing is in the regular season, so Greasy, in the regular season, they gonna whip everybody. And in the postseason, when defense becomes important, and your
I
number two
still
guy,
don't.
and,
I still think they one of the
hold on,
better
so Greasy,
defense teams.
hold on. I got you. I got you.
I bet.
I got you. So, and I watch this even with my own team sometimes, like when you got poor perimeter defense and you got solid interior defense, it
Uh huh.
puts way too much pressure on your interior defense because they got to try to make up all the mistakes
Hmm.
for the perimeter defense.
Right.
Giannis is a part of the paint defense.
Right.
Right.
Now, if guys can't keep guys out of the paint, who's that? That's going to lead to Giannis creating getting more fouls. Like you need
Mm,
and that yo, bro. I'm trying to tell you, Brook Lopez, another one. He's a great paint defender. Lead to him getting more fouls because I don't know how many games y'all watched in Portland with Dame Lillard, and I'm not gonna say that I've watched the most games with Dame Lillard in Portland, but I watched enough to know that he can't cover shit. He can't cover nothing. Dame Lillard guards nothing, bro. We
Right.
see the
but but
highlights.
but
We see the highlights.
but
We
he
see
can
the
survive
points
with
that.
a team like
But
that,
but
bro.
but how much offense is he? How much
So
offensive pressure is
That's
he
what I'm
putting on the
trying to
other
yo,
say.
team?
so my
That
question is
that
this:
Bucks
Who's the
team,
two? Who's going to be the two
you gotta remember
running next
though.
to him?
You gotta
So
remember,
Greasy,
right? You gotta remember Drew Holiday was injured a lot playing for them too, bro. And
not in the playoffs when it mattered.
I'm talking about period. He get injured a lot, like playing for them. We talking about winning games. Like I understand the
I'm
playoffs, but
talking about winning
if you talking
championship.
about Dame in the playoffs, you talking about a whole different
I
player,
think you
bro.
talking about
Yep.
you talking about that championship year. After that championship year, they Giannis supporting cast has basically been lackluster to say the least,
You get
bro.
what I'm
Like
saying?
And that's Chris
And I
Middleton.
say this, and I can say, let me just say this. If you put him, I just think right, Middleton is still he's a good defender. I see him defend
But
a lot of players. You get what I'm saying?
he's the one that I talk about with injuries. When it comes to injuries, that's the
Yeah,
one you
but
talk
he
about.
still plays in the playoffs, just like you
No, he
said,
don't.
bro. He been playing in the playoffs, bro.
Bro,
He's
he
been
didn't
a
play this
bro.
playoffs, bro.
Let me say this. Besides Giannis in the playoffs, he's the number one scorer after Giannis.
Wait,
That's when he
we
played.
we talking about Drew, right?
No,
No,
we
I'm
talk.
talking. I'm
So
talking
he talking
about
about
Chris
Middleton.
Middleton. Drew,
What?
Drew.
That's when Middleton plays though. He don't
Bro,
play.
when has he been like? I want to know when I haven't seen him in the playoff series because I've
This
seen
this playoffs he barely played.
because he just came from a injury though. But the year before that he
And that's my
played.
point.
The year before
That's
that
my
he
point.
played. No,
He's
bro. The
always
year
hurt,
before that he played, and the year before that he played. So
bro.
I can't say
All
that
right. If
when you
hold on,
coming fresh off an injury,
hold on. If we talking about the championship season, anything after that, Middleton has
bro. He
basically
just got
suffered from
injured last
injuries.
year. He
No,
just
but
got
he suffered from no. Remember, he suffered from injuries after that championship season because remember they beat when
That's
they
a
played
fact.
Chicago in that first round, he got injured. They beat Chicago and then they won 7 games with
this.
Boston
This is
without
what
him.
I'm trying to say though. He still played in the playoffs. You could say he got injured and all that, but he still played and put up numbers to help Giannis in the playoffs. Besides last year though, was his worst year basically to me, and he still came back and made it to the playoffs.
Okay,
Bro,
nah, the thing that you
And
missing,
so
bro, like
so you add Dame to that, you put you take a lot of scoring off of Middleton, which means he ain't got to do as much, and Giannis ain't got to do as. Bro, it's gonna be dangerous over
Yeah,
there.
the
I ain't
Bucks.
gonna lie.
Yeah, the Bucks.
Listen, in terms of their shot creation, I think they added another shot creator to pair along with Middleton to take the
Yeah,
pressure off of him and Giannis and a lot of the shooters. My
who's
problem
they
is
two?
it's probably gonna have to be
But
Middleton because
it's
they
Middleton.
just
Middleton's
lost
gotta be
Grayson
too.
Allen. They
Yeah,
just lost
Middleton got to
Grayson
be the
Allen, so
two.
it's probably gonna have to be
I ain't
Middleton.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. The Bucks
And
gonna be too.
what's the other white boy they got?
yo, but
They got Connaughton.
the one
They
thing I
still
Connaughton.
gotta
got
Yeah, they still
Connaughton.
got Connaughton. They got a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
little
They get yeah.
squad.
So my thing is like what do they bench really look like? That's my
That's
That's
whole
what
the
I
thing.
thing.
was gonna.
That's
That's
Yeah,
those are two things I was gonna say. The bench and yeah, like yeah, I heard y'all was saying injuries. Giannis missed last year with an injury. Dame missed most of the year last season with an injury.
yeah,
Um, Chris Middleton lately he been injury prone. Like if they all get hurt at one moment, like
yeah.
that's it. Their season might be done, bro.
Yeah,
but
I
that's a
know. Yeah, but
big
I'm
if.
just talking about injuries off. They're a dangerous team, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think
Obviously, injuries off. Yeah, yeah. Of course, they're a
But
dangerous
injuries
team.
But
off
But
because, bro, it's no
defensively, they're
more.
gonna take a hit though.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's no more building the wall on Giannis, bro. Because if you do that, Dame
It's
is right
over.
there.
yeah, yeah,
His
yeah.
ass
Over,
is
Like
bro.
over.
It's clipped.
offensively, listen. Offensively, I think
Yo,
offensively now you got you basically paired Giannis up with somebody
yeah,
that could light it up
yeah.
offensively on most
Facts,
Yeah,
nights.
facts. And
they
Dame,
they're
yo, he
gonna
gonna
have
be
to
too.
put up like a buck 30 a game, bro.
I
Yeah,
don't
And
think
that's
Giannis is
possible.
that
That's
good,
possible.
bro. I don't
That's
think
Yeah,
possible.
yeah, that's
That's
true.
that.
But
possible
who's
because remember you still got Brooke Lopez to stretch the
yeah?
floor. You still
It's
got
not gonna be
and
too
Bobby
It's
easy down
not
the
Porter,
like
You
paint.
right?
still
it's
got
not
Bobby
like you
Portis to
lost like
shoot
a
the corner
bunch of
three.
defense.
Yeah,
Giannis is a big part of that defense, bro. It's not.
probably like the perimeter defense is probably gonna be bad, but going into the paint is clip for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Giannis,
no,
yeah.
Giannis,
Listen, going in
going
the
to the
paint, yeah,
paint,
yeah, it's
because
clip
you
going
go
to
into
the
the
because
paint
paint,
you
is
still
gonna
got
be a
Brooke
problem.
yeah,
Lopez
But
Brook
and you
Lopez
still
is
got
winning that
Giannis
shit.
as a roam defender.
Yeah,
So my thing is like, all right, if you still got Giannis as a roam defender, bro, on the
yeah.
like at least somewhat away from the basket before they get in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Teams like the perimeter players ain't gonna try that. The way you score on Giannis, you gotta attack at the goal. You gotta
Yeah,
dunk
you
on
gotta
that nigga.
touch. Yeah,
yeah,
you
you
gotta
got
touch
to take it to the
Yeah,
basket.
you gotta.
and the
it.
Yeah,
thing
that's the
is,
way you attack Giannis, bro. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
and the
You're
thing
gonna
is,
have to shoot a lot of threes against
but the
them,
thing
bro.
is,
yeah,
Giannis is a
I mean,
fraud. He don't.
Milwaukee give up a lot of threes, but we got to remember that was when they had Coach Bud. Now they don't have Bud no more. Now they got Arian Foster. Adrian,
Yo, that's another thing.
yeah. They got a
I
new coach,
forgot
so I
about
don't
their
know.
new
I
coach.
don't know how that's gonna go. They
That's
got two.
another thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like that coach they had last year, to me, he was a championship caliber coach. You don't know what you're gonna get out
He
of
don't
this
wait,
make
who
a
guy.
you
difference though.
talking
He
about
don't
Oh,
make
the
a
Bud?
coach
difference.
they got isn't
Hmm.
where he come from? The Raptors,
Nah, nah,
right?
who was that? Adrian,
Yeah, he came from the Raptors.
Adrian Griffin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't he
He
win a
came
ring
from
with them?
the
yeah,
Raptors.
he was on the
So
Raptors.
He was
it's
on the
not
Raptors coaching
so.
staff when they won the chip, I think.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Kawhi.
Yeah, Yeah. So,
Uh,
but I mean,
It's
but
not like he
he
ain't
been with
playing
them for
for
a long
elite
time.
coaches.
So he been with them for a long time. So he know the players. He
Yeah.
know the system. He know what they want to run. He know the defensive schemes that they like to run. But the thing about the Bucks is
And it's not like they going in it with a completely new roster. You just ship
exactly.
like
Yeah.
flipping
They only
games.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Bro.
that's
exactly,
crazy.
Bro,
exactly. Yeah,
they
yeah.
flew
So
to
you
fucking Portland, bro. Nigga, they
yeah.
only
They
give the
really
Drew
stole on
Holiday
that,
and
bro.
yo,
one
Like
pick. Like
so
what?
Yeah, yeah, nah.
so
Listen, Portland.
so here,
I think Portland is set up for the future because they got eight and they
absolutely.
got young pieces
Uh,
now. They
ain't,
Yo,
set up for
bro,
the
don't be
future.
yeah,
surprised.
Portland.
Don't
Yeah,
be
you
surprised if
right.
they make a little playoff push this year. Don't be
mm,
surprised. But
I
no.
will be
Who
surprised if they
Portland?
do that, bro.
So check it, right? So this is my thing about Milwaukee. I know they're going to be really good. I
Yeah.
know they're going to be one of the best teams in the East, if not the best team in the East when it comes to regular season wins total.
Oh yeah, they definitely best.
My my concern with them is when it comes to the playoffs. When the game slows down and people start honing in on attacking Damian Lillard on the defensive end.
I'm sorry, he's a beast in the playoffs. So I'll, yo,
No,
No,
they
you
put
scoring
hold on. We
wise.
talking about
No, no,
Dame?
no.
yeah.
What I'm saying
Dame
is
is a beat.
scoring.
Nah, Dame is a
I'm
beast in the
Hold
first
sorry,
on,
bro.
round,
bro.
Like
bro.
they
Yeah, I
just
don't
First
say
of
he
know.
all,
is one
listen,
of the
listen,
two
listen,
That's why.
dangerous
listen,
Dame
players in
listen,
the
hasn't
listen.
showed
league.
me
Hold
anything
on,
outside of the first
hold
round.
on.
Dame has showed me nothing.
Y'all niggas don't even want to hear the whole argument. Y'all just want
Yeah.
the
Nah,
I'm
nah,
scoring.
nah.
listening
Go
I'll
to
make
ahead,
you.
go
it
ahead, go
talk.
ahead.
Yeah, make it talk.
Nah,
Make it talk.
so what I'm saying is this: nobody's questioning Dame's scoring ability, bro. Like that is solidified. I'm not. Dame is a top five player in the NBA when it on the offensive end. That
Yeah.
is guaranteed, right? But what I'm saying is defensively, I have not seen anything from him that leads me to believe that in the playoffs, when things slow down
Yeah.
and
Right.
teams start honing in on things that the other team is not good at, that Dame
That's
Lillard
not
is going
true,
to be
bro.
able.
Yeah. I get.
When?
I
That's
get.
not true, bro.
One
That's
time
not
you
true.
seen Dame Lillard lock up, please.
You
Yeah.
don't
That's
need
not,
you don't
I
need to
mean,
see him lock up a player, but he has played good defense. I'm not
no.
saying
Stop
like
it. Stop.
I'm not saying like far as an elite player,
Yo,
No.
but
yo, Barry,
No.
Barry,
Stop
let
it.
him rock.
but
Barry, let
he
him rock.
hasn't
Stop it.
been with a roster this good in so long. Are you kidding me? Like
Bro, stop it, bro.
Bro,
when he
Stop it.
went up when he almost went to the finals against the Nuggets, that was that the Nuggets or
Bro, stop
nah,
it.
nah. You talking about when they got dusted by the Warriors, bro? Like that's
Bro, the Heat don't play
that was
defense.
an okay roster. Now you, bro, Dame with a roster like this, bro, is dangerous. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know what
mean,
y'all
yeah,
talking
Yeah,
about.
it was an
obviously.
underachieve. It was an overachieving roster, bro. I get you with the roster, and I agree
Come
with you
on, bro.
to a
And
standpoint.
it
My
ain't
thing
like this
is like,
team. That's a
hit,
defensive first team. Like
yeah,
that's
right.
how the
You right,
Bucks
and I'm gonna
play.
add on. I'm gonna add on to that Greasy by saying this. But now you in the East, Steph Curry ain't in your way no more.
Yeah,
Steph
that's
ain't in your way no more to be putting up. Now
Exactly. So that's
you
gonna make it even easier for him.
yeah, yeah. So there's no. I don't think there's a guard in the East that's gonna put pressure like on him on the offense on in terms of battling on the offensive end and you getting into a shootout, bro. Like to me, the only person that was able to do that to me was Steph. Like when he ran into Steph, he didn't have a chance because he couldn't outshoot him, he couldn't outduel him, he couldn't outscore him, bro. Like, listen, this is the greatest 3-point shooter of all time we talking about, bro. He couldn't outdo him. So now you in the East. Now, like at the guard position, at the one, who
yeah,
we got
that's true.
like that? Who we have that is on his level?
Yeah, that's true.
offensively, nobody.
Thank you.
But
Offensively, nobody.
it's a lot of point guards in the East that lacks on defense too. So
No,
I don't get it.
I'm just
Like
saying. I'm just saying that he can be attacked, and it's going to lead to
Yeah.
people like Giannis having to pick up.
And
Giannis and
Brook
Brook
Lopez.
Lopez
Yeah,
having
bro,
to
but
pick
but
up.
Yeah.
here's the thing, bro. Like
yo,
this goes back to what Greasy was saying, bro. Like
yo, y'all
now
niggas is
you
crazy.
you can't build a wall around Giannis like that no more
Yeah, that's true.
because now you got
Acting like he
you
ain't
got Dame
nobody.
on the
Like
perimeter.
Yeah, that's true.
So now
Yeah.
Giannis, you gonna have to live with Giannis
So
getting layups and dunks. or you gonna
Yeah,
have to live him a
I
hit
I I,
Dame hit the three.
I feel the
Yeah.
passion in what y'all saying is like I'm saying that like these guys can't win a championship. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it. I I don't think the crown need to be handed over to this team like they gonna run away with it because I
Oh,
don't see that.
I'm not saying that,
You know
but
what I
I'm
mean?
saying
I
they're
mean,
gonna be
listen.
Yeah.
As
elite,
far
bro.
as the East goes, bro, like
They're
Yeah,
gonna
they,
be
I ain't gonna
elite,
lie, they
bro.
the best
Nah,
team in the East right now.
yeah, like you believe in Boston? I don't.
nah. I already said Boston already lost the step. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Hmm.
of
Gonna be elite, bro.
losing what's his name?
Grant
The
Williams.
kid that Grant Williams and the other
Grant
kid, the point
Williams,
guard.
Marcus Smart. They
But
Marcus
lost
Smart,
they
Marcus
yeah.
Smart,
might try to
Grant
make a
Williams.
run for Drew Holiday, the Celtics.
Porzingis is hurt.
No,
Yeah.
I
Like
think he's
Yo,
playing. I think he's gonna play.
nah, with a plantar fasciitis, he will play,
No,
but he gonna be
they
out.
say he's good to go though.
what?
Bro, listen to
Porzingis?
what I'm bro, listen to what I'm saying, bro. I've watched a whole 2 seasons with a center with plantar fasciitis on our team, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and they told us every year he was good to go, but he was out every
Mm.
4 games, bro.
Well, I guess that's
Exactly.
their problem.
You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
So what does that
Plantar,
tell
fa-
you?
plantar fasciitis is not an injury that just goes away. It's
Yeah.
like it's like a hamstring. You know
Yeah.
how everybody be
Yeah.
like, yeah, they good off a hamstring,
Yeah.
but they
True. That's
not.
true.
So wait, T-Town, you basically saying that's a stress injury that he had the time that he was on his way out of New York.
No, no, I'm saying plantar fasciitis is something that he recently developed that is not going to go away anytime soon.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yo, I just
So
think
Right.
the East,
hold on. Let me finish
the
the
East
statement
is
by saying
shifting, man.
he knew he had that injury leaving where he was at, like Dallas last year.
Dallas.
No, he
Yeah.
was at
Dallas.
Wizards.
Right. Right.
He was with the
Right.
Wizards.
Dallas.
No, he was with the Wizards
The
last year.
Wizards. The
Oh,
Wizards.
Wizards. Yeah, I'm walling.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that shit
look,
popped up
he
after.
knew he had that injury on his exit out the Wizards, got
Yeah.
the contract, and told the team, "Yo, I'm fucked up." You know what I
Damn.
mean?
So he just wanted his money.
Absolutely,
Mm.
Yeah. He
absolutely.
definitely
Because yo,
wanted. He definitely wanted the bread.
after he got the contract, no lie, like 2 3 weeks later, it was the notification that he had plantar fasciitis. Nigga ain't play no basketball.
Exactly.
I mean, he could fake. He could be probably faking it too. So
So
Nah,
I'm a segue to something else in a minute, but to end this,
absolutely. Go ahead.
but as far as the Bucks goes, bro, listen, it'd be hard pressed to not say that like as of right now, as it stands right now,
yeah.
to me it's their Eastern Conference to lose. To
Yeah.
me, it's their Eastern. Like if it,
On
listen, if we
paper,
on paper, but if we say it last, if we said that last year, and then they got dusted by Miami in 5 games, and then
Yo, it
it
would be
happened
crazy.
again, then we're gonna have to stop believing in them. But other than that, I
Yeah.
personally believe with this trade, now you basically done freed Giannis up a little bit more on the
Yeah.
offensive end,
Where
absolutely.
all them
and
picks we
allow.
gave
And
them.
Giannis probably could sign the contract now because he was talking about leaving. So
Yeah. And now with this deal, if everything go right, bro, like if you Milwaukee front office and
you'll be happy.
Giannis sign on the dotted lines again, like
Yeah.
you good, like you
Yeah,
good as
Giannis ain't
far as
leaving after that.
yeah,
Yeah.
you good. Yeah, I don't see him leaving if this all works out.
Yeah. If it don't work out, that'd be crazy.
If it don't
Yo,
work out, bro, it's got to be some. Listen, I barring injury, if it don't work out, then they just got beat by a team that like all right that knew how to beat them, and it's
Yeah.
yo,
probably gonna be Miami.
can I say this real quick?
Go ahead, T.
All of like most of us, we all like Nick fans, Net fans, we on opposing side. But can we collectively take a time to laugh at the Miami Heat
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Yo, they
Mm.
might be
Listen,
in.
hey
Bro,
Hey,
they
yo, they
missed
might
out.
be
Jimmy,
in
yo,
for
listen,
Bro, they
something,
missed out
Jimmy
bro.
got
on.
on Jimmy got on the joint. He
Hero
was
might be
like,
going
yo,
soon.
he was
Yeah.
like, yo, we need to hit him up for tampering or something, bro. Like, ain't no way.
yo,
Yeah.
first
Jimmy
of
Like,
all,
Butler. Yeah. Jimmy Butler was
I saw
fucked.
that video.
Jimmy
First of
was
all,
tight, bro.
Yeah, he
Jimmy
was
Butler
Jimmy,
tight.
need to Jimmy
He's
Butler
definitely
need to
hurt.
be jailed for having beads in his head with absolutely no hang time. That was
exactly,
diabolical. That was
exactly,
diabolical. And then for you to
exactly.
do a video snitching is kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like That's
So
kind
you
of
do a
crazy,
video
bro.
snitching us.
Yo, you just straight up doing a video telling? It's
You
kind of
you just
crazy.
rap, bro. Like
N-
yeah, like
Now they got to worry about Hero wanting to leave after putting him in all them trade talks.
Eh,
exactly,
He might
I
just
think
exactly.
go.
honestly, last year, Hero being injured was the best thing that ever happened to them. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Because
well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you why.
that team,
But they
yes.
let them
Defensively,
players
That
go
that
though.
team, yes.
defensively, Hero would have killed them, and that's what they hung their hat on, and
Yeah,
that's what took them to the playoffs. I mean, the finals. You know what I mean? If Hero was there, Hero would have scored, but he would have gave up just as many points
yeah,
as
he
he
would have.
scored.
Yeah,
So real quick, I wanted to segue, bro. Barry, know I'm a little bit pissed off because the other day we was in
um,
we was watching the press conference, and that's press conference,
yeah,
and Sean Marks and Coach Jay Vaughn was up there, and Coach Jay Vaughn said out his mouth about when the question came up about Cam Thomas. It was like talking about the was he gonna get playing time? So
yeah.
he said out his mouth, yo, we got plenty of shot creators on this team, without acknowledging the fact that Cam Thomas is the best shot creator on this team.
Absolutely.
He said out of his mouth that quote, we have plenty of shot creators on this team, as to say that Cam Thomas is not clearly the best shot creator on this team, and I got
Mhm.
immediately pissed. Obviously, Breezy was circling around it, bro. I didn't like that, and I'm just like,
That's
yo,
not what I took from it.
that's not what I
Um,
go. Nah, go, Breezy. What you took
yeah,
from it?
I took from it is that like he's a new head coach now. He getting his first time to put his own roster together. Basically, he said he got to see in training camp. I get what you said, and I think he just
Oh
didn't.
man.
I
I don't
think he
think I
just
don't think
didn't
he's that
want to
many.
acknowledge the
I
fact,
hold on. I got a rebuttal for that. Nah, go
Let
ahead,
let
Breezy.
hold on. I'm
right?
gonna say something after
I
Greasy,
think
but let Greasy rock.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he didn't just want to straight up go ahead and praise him after all of the shit that you gotta remember. Cam come out and say little things too about how what he think he can do, but it's proven that on paper and on the court when people watch Cam, you need to play defense and you need to pass the ball more. He also said that after he said what you just said. He said he said those players need to learn how to get more people involved and play also both ends. So
Uh,
if even you as a Nets fan, you know that that's what Cam need to work on. And he
right,
said, "Yo, training camp starts. This is why I'm waiting to see how competitive it will be."
Yeah.
You get
right.
what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just give you praise because KD and them left, and you think you just because you scored them 40-point games. I'm not gonna give you the accountability. You gotta earn the spot. So
Yo, Leaf, Leaf,
Here's my
give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
go ahead, T.
Andre 76. Yo, shout out to you for going to pull up, man. You
Dre,
know
what
what I
up?
mean?
What
I'm
up? What
sorry
up?
it took so long. Sorry it took so long for me to get to give you your shout out, but thank you for pulling up, good brother. You
No,
know what I
it's all
mean?
good. I mean, they was cooking, so I was just,
Yeah,
saying
But
yeah.
I think he'll give Cam his opportunity. I just don't think he's gonna out blatantly be like he's the guy because you don't want to make him think that and then he end up like Kyrie or some shit. Like,
Right, right,
nah.
Yeah,
right. But
Yeah, Leaf Cook.
here's my problem with this. My problem with this is that Jock Vaughn, he had a head coaching job already in Orlando.
mhm,
yeah.
Obviously, he been the assistant coaches and this, that, the third.
You seen
yeah,
that
With you
roster?
be, but my thing is, it's like, with you being in the league for as long as you have as a coach, as having that visual right on the sideline, and seeing the league change year after year, specialists like you got guys that are specialists turning
mhm,
into basically like like lead players on a team. Steph Curry is a perfect example.
yeah,
Nikola Jokic is a perfect example. They offensive savants.
yeah,
Defensively, bro, like they get picked on a lot, but they make up for it offensively. My thing
yeah,
is, when you the best at something on a team, the coach got to
Mm-hmm.
figure out how to use that. Who the best passer on our
Mm-hmm.
team? Ben Simmons is the best passer on our team. You got to figure out how to get him on the floor and use that passing ability and
yeah,
put him in positions to use that passing ability. Nick Claxton is the most versatile defender on our team. You got to figure out a way to put him in positions, bro, and make schemes possible to max out everything that he's good at. And it's the same thing with Cam Thomas.
That's what
He's the
I'm trying
best
to
shot
tell you
creator
though.
on our team. You have to
Mm.
find out ways. This is the thing at how you grow as a coach. You can't be stuck in your ways like you was in San Antonio, just being like, all right, yo, I got the team that I want. Defense, 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 defense. What
Mm.
about these other players that was there before you even got the job and they still here today? What
Mm-hmm.
about them? What about the guys that was there suiting up when KD and Kyrie wanted out? That's what Cam Thomas and Nick Claxton was on the floor doing.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So you got to show them some type of love, man, because at the end of the day, if you wanted to trade them, then they'd be gone by now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you got all the pieces that you wanted, man. Like this is not. I'm having trouble believing more and more as this offseason is going along that
Yeah.
you have any faith that Cam Thomas belongs on an NBA court doing what he is already good at. Doing what he's already good
Uh,
at, Nick
yeah, but
Vincent.
when
You
you're
you
trying to
because
coach a
you
So
certain
because you.
way, though, bro, it's not all about scoring. I
so
don't think you understand that.
No,
Like,
I do understand
now
that,
like
but I understand, bro.
I
If you being stuck
understand
in your
he can be
ways,
the best scorer, but if you can't play a lick of defense or learn how to get your teammates involved, you might lose every game, bro.
Yeah.
mm.
That's a
I
fact.
listen. Listen. When I understand that if you the go to guy, then that's
And
positive. But if you in a
it ain't
role,
like he like 6'7", 6'8", where
right?
you could dominate over certain people. It's like you create. He really create off the dribble. Like so
Yeah,
when he's hot, he's hot.
Yeah.
But
right.
if he make a wrong move at the wrong time and you could have passed it and you got 40 points with one assist, that's and it's lost. That's bad, bro. Like I
Yeah,
understand what you talking
stars
about.
even do that.
Right.
Huh?
Superstars
Stars
even
do
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 that.
that. They
I'm
do
not,
do that.
bro. I'm not. But every time it doesn't happen. Every time. This is why he said you need to play defense. You could score a bunch of points, but when we got you in there for the minutes that we need you to play defense, and you can't help us get a stop, what are you
I
in the game
mean,
for,
Yeah, I
he was
think.
playing. He was playing Joe Harris and them niggas and Steph
bro?
Curry. They don't
Actually, I
play.
Yeah,
watched Joe
exactly.
Harris play. Harris actually plays some type of defense.
But still
Yo,
was getting burnt though. Like
yo,
Yeah,
I
he was
say
getting
but
this.
but
cooked.
but here's
I
here's the thing. When you
I
have
say
him
this.
and Seth,
And
when you
Cam
have him
Thomas
and
won't
Seth
be
Curry
asked
on the
for
court,
to guard the
you had a
same people as
disadvantage.
Joe Harris.
Mm.
Yeah,
One.
I understand that, but listen, Joe Harris was giving effort on the defense end. Yes, he was, absolutely. But the thing is, you got rid of them this past
Nah,
offseason
but
for a reason.
yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
with you, bro. I'm really with you. But what I'm saying is, from the press conference, when you give a player too much, like, like they already went through the shit with giving KD and them niggas too much of the organization, too much props, too much this,
Hmm.
and I guess they starting over. Like they want to see you prove it. All right, now it's a new
Mhm.
year.
Now,
Like,
all right,
Yeah. So
With the KD and Kyrie thing, I felt like that was a little bit different. They already had name value, and they knew they had name value, so they
Yeah.
just came in there and Debo. I don't think that's the case with anybody on this current roster
if you
for
give
sure.
a
Like,
person like Cam that type of like if you give him the green light to just you could shoot at any will, he will think he'll
nah.
basketball.
So greasy. Listen, it ain't the same. It ain't the same because every team got those guys. That some guys are even role players when they
Yeah, but
come
you
off
got
the
to build
bench.
them up too,
Oh,
though, to
no,
take
no.
that
Some
position.
hold on, but some guys even when they role players, they come off the bench and they get the green light. Excuse me,
Yeah.
to shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
Tyler
I
Hero
feel
is
like
one of those guys.
yeah, like so that don't necessarily mean that you giving him the keys to take over the
You just
organization. That
giving
just
him the
means
keys to do what he good at.
Yeah.
and hold on. But and then when you look at how your team was constructed last year, there was a number of players that you could have substitute in with Cam
no,
Thomas
Cam,
on
I'm
the
not saying that, bro.
hold
I,
on. Wait,
I'm
wait, wait,
not
wait, wait.
saying
Wait, let
that.
me finish.
I'm not
Let
saying
me
that.
finish the thought. Let me finish the thought, bro. It was a number of guys that you could have placed on the court, especially on the perimeter with Cam Thomas, where you could have hid his inability to defend
Hmm.
and highlighted his ability to score.
Yeah.
You
Right.
had you had a number of lengthy wings that could have been like, yo, your job out there is to hit the open three
But you think
and
that was
lock
his
up.
fault though, bro?
But he
Like
didn't even get but Cam Thomas didn't even get the once the team got healthy and the trades was made, he didn't even get the opportunity to see what he looked like with the rest of the team.
Yeah, fact.
Exactly.
I
And
think he
that's
was
on Jack.
so.
And that's on Jack Vaughn. That's on the
But
coach.
sometimes you could be caught up of what was happening in the past, and like you already got Nick. You don't want to look back. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I actually think it was a good thing to take Cam out of the starting lineup at that point because he really was going, bro. If he was controlling the offense like that, because they put him as point guard, bro, we would have
Bro,
never made it to the
I'm
playoffs.
just
Yo,
saying
Greasy, hold
he
up,
didn't
Greasy.
get
Let me
no
ask you a
he didn't get
question.
no PT, bro. It wasn't even just taking him out as the starting lineup. He was on the bench.
But
Yeah.
Greasy. Let me ask you a question.
all
Now,
right, all right,
everything that you said, about Coach Jay Vaughn having the team that he want in terms of the defensive players, that all pertains true. Now,
right,
here's my thing. Like when you clearly have like obviously when you clearly have somebody that's the very best at something on your team, you would want to use that.
right,
Ben Simmons is not getting the same treatment that Cam Thomas is getting. The reason being probably because like after the back injury and after all the other stuff on the side, he's believing that he's putting all of this battery in Ben Simmons' back. Yo, listen, we got this going. We got this. He's telling them everything they want. Him, Sean Marks, and Joe Asai, they telling them everything they didn't want to hear. That's
Mm-hmm.
my thing. But why are you not telling somebody that actually wants to play, that actually wants to suit up, that actually wants to be out there
How you
outside of
think
Ben
they ain't
Simmons, that you're not
they
telling him the
ain't
same
holding
thing?
them back? What? Why? I think he's gonna get a leash, but I just think
Who?
they holding on
Who?
to it, bro.
Who?
They just don't. I don't think they want to over like just blow the nigga head up and make him play
I
like
think they
shit,
already
Bro,
bro.
Cam
did.
not
I
gonna
think they
win.
already did. I think they already
Yo,
did blow Ben Simmons head up.
No, I'm
hey
talking
yo,
about Cam
hey yo.
Thomas,
But
bro.
Hey,
I'm
Oh,
yo.
talking
okay.
about
All right. Well,
Cam.
yeah, with Cam Thomas,
I'm talking about
I
Cam.
understand all of that. But my thing is you're
But
giving
I really
somebody
think everything y'all said about him, I agree with. Like, it's no reason he should be sitting on the
so
bench when he could have better minutes than Patty Mills, Seth Curry. I've said this multiple times, but what I'm saying is, I just think that it might be the right year. Like when you look at certain players,
so
they bring them out and they
right.
you caught up to the
so check it, check
you
Mm.
it, check
caught
it.
up to the offense.
Since
Now
the
hold
name,
on.
yeah,
Now
you got
we might have plays we could draw up for you instead of you just going out there and just you setting up for a shot. You get what I'm saying? Now it's different because other players gone. We got to make plays for Cam. We got to make
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
he.
Yeah. I don't
And
think
you
he's
know
gonna
what?
make
hold
it.
on,
And
hold on. I'm trying to segue off of that because we've been talking about Cam Thomas for a little minute now. I'm not gonna be up here for forever
He,
tonight. You know
he
what I
said,
mean?
"I
all right,
ain't
So
saying
cool,
shit."
cool.
yeah, word. I'm not gonna be. I'm not big fan breezy. I'm not doing 4 hour lives, bro. You know what I mean? Respectfully, I
Ah, yeah,
appreciate y'all for pulling
respectfully.
up. I appreciate y'all input, but I'm trying to get to some topics. But now
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to any net fans about this, either Big Fan Breezy. But how y'all feel about your man Ben? Because it was only reason why I'm asking because it was just mentioned. How y'all feel about your man Ben Simmons talking about he 100% physically ready and mentally ready for the upcoming season? How y'all feeling about that?
Well, I answer
I'll
that
wait,
first.
and
Physically
I'll wait.
ready? I think he may be physically ready. Mentally, no. I'm always questioning that.
Yeah.
I'm always questioning that. I'm questioning it now. I'm questioning it, bro. When he get off the court, I'm questioning it, bro. Like when he come near a basketball, when a basketball come near him, I'm
Mm.
questioning that when he get in a warm up. I'm questioning
Mm-hmm.
that when he go anywhere near a
Cook,
basketball court.
cook, cook.
Where's he at mentally? I'm
Uh,
questioning that all the
uh,
time.
I could take it a different route. You feel me? Well,
Good.
Real talk.
well,
Please don't cap.
to me, at this time now, since he been hurt, you haven't really heard him speak up about anything. He wasn't even posting on social media, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see him like responding to certain things,
Mm-hmm.
doing interviews and doing
Mm-hmm.
things like that. So if he say he 100%, which I like you said, oh, you it's always the thought in back of your head, but I really think coming from where people like when I be reading posts, they said people that been around him and trained with him think he gonna be back for a
Mhm.
breakout season. So
Mm.
if other people saying it, he might be able to be. Listen, if Ben Simmons could give the Nets 14, 15 points and 8
Yeah.
rebounds, I think he's a good player, bro.
Mhm.
I'm not looking for him to give us to take us over the hump because
Yeah.
it looked like the
Mhm.
Nets are building a young core, and if you could keep Ben Simmons with the players that surround him, I think that'd
So
be a good team for him because it goes back to him almost being like a face, like when him and Joel Embiid first was in the Philly.
Face.
So,
What you mean about face?
bro,
so
when him
greasy.
and Joel
Oh yeah.
Embiid was in Philly, bro, they both was the face of Philly, bro. So what are you talking about?
So
Mm.
greasy. So
He's a
here,
3-time All Star prior to injury, bro.
this is facts. I'm not even going to debate those
Come on,
facts.
Those
You
are
know what I mean?
those are definitely
Yeah.
facts. And
Yeah. So
go ahead, T.
hold on. But
but it
here's
is
the
the
thing.
thought in back of your head, like, oh, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like,
So here's the thing. I'm not questioning Ben Simmons' injury. You know what I mean? Like, not questioning it. There is some questions that are left to be asked after a back surgery. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Over the years, I don't know how. I know Barry is a young boy. That's my guy, though. You know what I mean? Barry, the young boy on the panel. You know what I mean? But I feel like most of us is 30 plus. You know what I mean?
I'm just about to get 30.
Well, so you seen it,
I'm
but
35.
yeah, so y'all seen enough basketball to know when back injuries
Back
happen, it's
injuries will
never
fuck
really.
you up, man.
Yeah. So I'm saying that also got to be left
But it
in the
also
back
could
here.
have been mental with him too. So at that
About
I
yeah,
point,
was getting
it,
so
it
greasy.
definitely could
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm
mental
saying.
because
Relax, guys. I'm getting there. I'm long winded, but I'm getting there. But when you see my thing when I watch Ben Simmons, the things that worried me, even though I'm not a Nets fan, I'm a Knicks fan. The things that worried me about him wasn't physical. It
it was
was
mental.
it was you being 5 feet away from the basket and refuse to shoot the
Hey,
basketball.
T Time, not my bad, T Time, but can I ask you this too?
What's
Right?
up?
What's up with Philly guards getting fucked up physically in their head,
Yeah,
and
that's crazy.
and
But
then
Cat
all of a
Wall,
sudden it take
yeah,
time. It take like a year or two for them to get back to themselves when they leave that motherfucker. Cause the
I
same thing
mean,
happened to Michael Fultz. The nigga didn't even
yeah,
know how to shoot no more.
bro. He
yeah.
has it.
well, the Markel Fultz situation that was an injury
Yo,
early, but
listen, man.
But
they
You,
were
you
able
bro,
to.
he
Oh,
it wasn't even that, bro. He stopped even. He didn't know how to shoot. He came out
yeah, that was
this
crazy.
shit
yo,
talking about. I
yo,
don't know how to shoot free throws. I don't know how to do anything no more.
yo.
I
So
heard that
Mhm.
was
greasy.
an injury, man. I
Listen,
don't
so
got too
greasy.
much news on it.
So greasy. I
Yeah.
would say like this. One thing I know, that's one of the drug capitals in the world, man. Like, you know what I mean? That's
Y'all
one of the
wild.
drug capitals in the
Y'all out of
world, man.
line.
Yeah, listen. I'm not saying that they was doing anything. I'm just stating some
And
facts.
how they ripped Ben Simmons apart over there, bro. They fucked that nigga whole character up over there, bro.
Now,
I don't think they did. They never. Now he never worked on anything. They babied
Yeah,
him.
he
Bro,
never worked on his
only
game.
thing that,
He never
bro,
They
worked
if
on his
you
babied him.
game.
know, bro, if you know in the draft, right, bro, you get players like this in the league. Even though Giannis could hit a three here and there, bro, that three sucks like a motherfucker, bro. You got niggas like Draymond. He can't shoot. You got a whole bunch of players in the league that plays like this, but they can't. They how can I say this shit?
But we
Bro,
can't
can I
put
ask you a
Draymond.
question?
We can't put
So
Draymond to them.
Is
Ben Simmons.
Draymond
feel
is
me?
Draymond a second option?
Is Draymond?
that's a
He's
fact.
a third option actually,
Yo,
but he's their
No, he's
point
not a
guard,
third option.
bro. How is he not a third option when Steph Curry and Clay is the first two options
he's
on that
not.
team, bro?
No, Draymond was never a third option. They
What are
had
you
Harrison
talking
Barnes.
about,
They had Harrison. No, let me say it. They had Harrison Barnes, who was giving them 16, 17 points per game. They
bro? Who
had
Facts.
controls
KD.
the
When KD was
offense?
over there, Klay
Who
Yeah,
Thompson
controls the
became the third
offense?
option.
facts.
That's
Who
fact.
controls their offense, bro?
But
Running
they,
the
but
offense
they,
doesn't mean
but
you're
they
the number one
use,
option.
but they
That's
use,
not don't. Yeah.
but they
But
use Draymond
but
as a
what that
point forward.
Yeah,
even
if you,
about the
So
bro, I
option
ain't gonna lie.
shit,
If you
bro.
take Draymond off the Warriors,
Fuck
Yo,
the
hold on.
bro,
option shit, bro. Fuck
Yo,
the option shit.
what we not gonna do on
That's
this
still
live?
that
Yo,
still don't
check
got
it,
nothing
check
to
it,
do
check it,
with your
check it, check
skill,
it,
bro. That still don't
check
got
Bro,
one.
you
nothing.
saying Greasy? You saying there's a bunch of players in this league that can't shoot, but Ben Simmons is a second option, and there's no situation where your second option can't shoot the ball. Like,
Yeah,
bro, I'm not buying
Giannis,
that.
bro. Look at who is Giannis?
He's the number
yeah,
one option.
Bro, you comparing Ben
It's
Simmons to
actually my
Giannis,
fucking
bro?
point, bro. What are you talking about?
yeah. You cooking yourself right now,
How
Reezy.
am I, bro? You not listening to me? How am I cooking myself when if you can't shoot and you the first option? How am I cooking myself?
So
Giannis,
here's the
oh,
So you saying Giannis could?
no,
You saying
hold
Ben
on.
Simmons could shoot?
Yo, hold on.
bro,
This
you're
this is
not
the
listening
difference.
to me, Barry.
Here's
You
the
just,
difference. Here's the difference. So Greasy, Giannis ain't scared to shoot though. He can't
That's what
shoot,
I'm
but he ain't
saying.
scared to shoot.
bro. When did he get scared to shoot? This Atlanta game that everybody talk
The
about,
fact that
but
my
prior
boy,
to
so
the,
greasy,
but
so greasy.
what's up,
Ben Simmons got one made 3-pointer his whole NBA career.
Nah, it's seven.
One.
It's seven.
Seven?
Yeah,
He
it's
made
seven.
seven?
Yeah, it's seven.
Hold on, I gotta Google
Wait,
that.
talking about what? He had 7 threes. No, I gotta look this up. I
Yeah,
gotta look this up.
I
This
think
is
he made
breaking news.
seven.
This gotta be
come on,
breaking news.
bro.
This is
Yeah, look
breaking
it up.
news. I gotta look that up.
All I'm trying to
Now,
say is,
I ain't gonna lie.
all I'm trying to say is, there's multiple players that play like him in the league that don't need to shoot. You just fit people around how he play, bro. He,
Bro,
he
bro,
pushes the pace
in today's
and
league, you need a
pass.
jump shot as a point guard. So you're not telling me that you're not coming with that bullshit.
What is you
In today's
talking
league,
about?
you need a jump shot.
No, you don't need a jump shot as a point guard.
Ah, okay.
It took Jason Kidd a long time to develop a shot, bro. What are you
Different era.
talking about?
Different era.
It's a different era, my
Bro,
guy.
what is
Different
y'all
era.
talking
It's
about different
different.
era when they play in the same position? Jason
Bro,
Kidd,
JT came in the league in 94.
That's what I'm
94 is
saying.
bro.
different from
Oh my God,
2023.
bro.
It's
I'm
2013, my
bro.
guy.
If you know basketball,
This is
Jason
a
Kidd
shooting
didn't
league
develop
now,
a jump
bro.
shot until
Bro, it's a
later on
shooter's
in his
league. What you
Bro,
career.
it's
talking
a
about?
different era.
Shooting
You
league
comparing
now,
eras.
bro.
Bro, what is y'all? Yo, I'm not
But that's
comparing
facts.
eras,
No,
bro.
no, so greasy, that's facts.
I'm
But
comparing
Jason
style of
Kidd
play,
in the later stages of Jason Kidd career, he made that a strength of his game. I don't see that happening for Ben Simmons, bro. Y'all get montages, and then he never shoots.
No, that's not what I'm saying though. But I'm no to them. You can't make me sound crazy that it's not multiple players that play like Ben Simmons in the
No, they
league,
don't. Stop it. No, stop it. No,
bro.
no.
Yo, I
Bro,
don't
Name
who?
the
know.
players.
I
Real
Name
don't.
the
nah.
players.
I'll tell you
Name
this.
the players.
Realistically, it's only two that Ben Simmons is supposed to play like. It's either Giannis or Zion.
Facts.
And
No,
he's one of,
more
and he's
more
one of
Those are
them.
the
Giannis.
only two.
And
Bro,
he's one of them.
He's supposed to play more like Giannis
Zion
than
is not
anybody.
shooting no jumpers, bro. He's going straight at the basket,
Oh
very
yeah, that's
aggressive.
facts.
He know ain't nobody could guard him.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
Giannis is still shoot a three hand. No,
Zion is going.
Zion is still hit you with a
Zion
three
is
hand,
going at the basket no matter what, bro. He going. I'm getting to my left, and ain't a damn thing you could do about it. That's
bro.
not who Ben
I
Simmons
want to
is.
know. I want to know how a player that averaged 15, 8, and 8 is a bad player
Oh my god, this
when
nigga
healthy.
fucked on 4 years ago.
You cannot have it. You everybody don't have a jump shot in the NBA. I think like it's just proven facts.
Bro, if
Yo,
Bro,
he's not
Ben Simmons
Draymond, if he's
averaged a
not doing
triple
the
single
Draymond
last
road,
year.
then I don't know.
bro, you're paying 35 million for 15, 8, and 8 is crazy.
Nah, he averaged a triple single. He averaged 15 with the Brooklyn Nets. He
No,
Oh,
I
did.
that's a
never
fact.
said he averaged that
He
with the
said he's
Nets.
No,
saying when
I'm
he's
just
on
saying.
Philly.
What here?
They
Well.
inherit. Hold on. They inherited that contract from Philly, so
Right.
I'm just going to give them the Philly stats like 15, 8, and 8, 37 million is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Walking
that's
triple
kind of
double
crazy.
every night is not kind of crazy, bro.
He hasn't averaged a triple double every other night.
Damn near
You know what I mean?
walking triple double every night, bro, by two rebounds and two assists or assists.
Grease,
Bro, so
nah,
greasy.
nah, nah,
I'll
Greasy.
take a I'll
Come
take a
on, bro.
25 and
And
10
then
guy over a 15,
and
8,
then
and
he
8
was
guy every
Greasy.
night.
and then he was help contributing the most threes in the
Still
league
going
too.
off of
Like,
what
come
he
on, bro.
said, bro.
Greasy.
He
Like,
Now,
ain't got
that
nothing to
last
do.
part you said, bro, I agree with, but we got to remind ourselves he played with some very elite shooters. JJ Redick, bro, and all of the shooters that was on that
it
team.
was
Seth
just
Curry,
JJ Redick and Seth Curry.
Seth
Seth
Curry, bro,
Curry
is
was
an
his
elite shooter.
leading
Joe
assist.
Danny
Harris
Green,
last year is an
Danny
elite
Green.
3-point shooter. Danny
Yeah,
Green is another elite shooter. Kevin Durant is another elite shooter. Kyrie is another elite shooter, bro. He played with a lot of elite shooters over the course of his career. So let's get that out of the way. So we got to put some of them assist numbers in context because it's a
Bro,
lot of driving
before
kit.
he went down, he was averaging damn near 10 assists, just not the
Off.
Yeah,
points and the
yeah, but
rebound.
yeah, off of the strength
I'm
of
talking
great
about with us.
shooters.
I'm talking about with us. I don't put it like that because you could set people up to be wide open, bro. Like, and Cam Johnson's still an elite 3-point shooter to me.
Look,
If
I
you
listen. I think Cam John.
Elite? That's kind of crazy.
I
Cam
think Cam
Johnson is
Johnson.
not elite,
Cam John. I think Mikel is
he
a
No.
little
shoot
bit more.
43,
Yeah,
45%
he
since he got in
I
the
averages
league.
mean,
40,
but off of how
40,
many
40
shots
percent.
though? Off of how many shots
He's
though? He
more
don't
than
have that much
40%.
volume. He just
If
Whoever
he,
said that
trust
needs to
me,
he
be
just
bro.
reworked.
became a starter. He just
Bro, if
became a
he was
starter.
elite, he would never be benched in the USA.
Nah,
Bro,
he's
he
a
wasn't
40.
even a
He
part of the
for his
starting
career
lineup, bro.
he
Bro,
shoot
you just
40% from the 3-point
yo,
line for his
Hold
bro,
on,
career,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I
no, no,
like?
no. I'm not.
Yo,
No, no,
listen,
no. But
I like
Kev,
the.
bro. Barry, I
Kev,
don't know
Kev.
what you talking
Wait.
about, Barry,
Hold on.
but you kicking some nonsense.
I'm not harping on the percentages. I'm harping on the volume because if you're a starter, bro, and you shooting 40 something percent now, and off of 16
Now,
points a
yo,
game,
listen. All
now
right.
that's saying something. You get
Yo,
what I'm
listen.
saying?
No, I hear that.
Yeah.
But if you're a rotation player and you averaging 43% off of less than 10 points, that's not moving me.
Yo,
That's
He
yo,
not
nah,
averaging
nah.
moving me.
more than
Yo,
10
listen,
points.
listen, listen. He averages 6 attempts a game,
Right.
and he's making 2.2. Like he's
Okay.
five
All right.
point
That's
six.
good.
He's he's 5.6 attempts a game with 2.2, 39% on his career. I'm not mad at that. That's elite numbers, man. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm not going to even hold you. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's good numbers. I give you that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely. But listen. I think
And
Mikel,
Mikel, you gotta look at Mikel too. Mikel was the best, one of the best 3-point shooters
one of
in
the
the
best corner
in the
shooters. Yeah, he
corner.
was the best corner shooters
Come on, bro.
and
Like
yeah, definitely.
Ben Simmons got
Definitely. But
yo.
listen, this
Listen,
is well, listen, we only got
all you
28
need Ben
games
Simmons to do is make free throws. That's it.
Good luck.
listen, I put it this way. If you can't make free throws, you can't shoot. I put it to you that way, bro. If you cannot make free throws, bro, you cannot shoot the basketball. It's just that simple.
Mm.
It's just that simple, bro. Like I'm not here to sugarcoat it, bro. Anybody that I ever seen shoot free throws badly, they are not shooters. They don't need to be shooting the ball at all. It need
Yeah.
to be layup and dunk.
That's what he does,
He don't
layup
like
and
the
dunk.
rim. So I don't know if
Because
Ben Simmons get all his points from layups and dunk.
because you hear me saying that, bro. Because the thing is, we have another liability at the free throw line in our starting lineup already. You know who
who.
that is? That's Nick Claxton. He's
Yeah,
shooting 50
All right,
something percent. So
Mm.
we got two free throw liabilities that's supposed to be
I'm saying
starting.
though he been
all
working. That's
right.
why you work in the summers, man. He been working.
Listen, he
Yeah,
been
but
Yo,
we gotta
working,
listen.
see
bro.
translate.
He been
Yeah, I
working,
love.
but the translation ain't hit yet. That's the
Right.
thing about it.
I'm
Like so
saying
so
though,
my thing
you
is,
don't know that. I've been
Good
seeing
luck.
him over this summer make work on his free throws, make a lot
That
more
but the
was good.
threes
translation has
and all
not
that.
worked yet, Greasy, bro. Like we still on 50 something percent.
Yeah.
That
That's a
it
fact.
hasn't worked yet. Keyword YET. Yet it hasn't worked yet.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Yo,
It hasn't
listen, man.
worked yet. So we got
I'm loving all
problems.
this net fan violence right now.
No,
Shoot.
Nah, but
It's not
it's
violence,
not.
bro.
It's
It's
definitely
no, no,
not.
no, no. T. It's me coming coming. It's me rowing the boat when coming to the sunrise of
Yo,
to the fact that we need to run this shit and we need to run it the right way, bro. If
yeah.
we start Ben Simmons with Nick Claxton, we are going to have problems.
You
It's
don't know
just
that
that
though.
simple.
You don't know
Yeah.
that.
They both
I do
can't
know
shoot.
that.
You don't know
I,
that.
I agree with you.
You
You
already
don't know
got
Yeah, I
that.
two
agree.
I
guys
do
on the
know
floor
that.
that can't
You don't
shoot,
know
bro.
that. You don't
You
know
got
that,
two
bro.
guys on the floor who can't shoot.
All right, boom. So Kev
Bro,
back, right? Because
I don't know.
again,
I don't know, bro.
again,
Cause
we
I've
gonna
seen Cam
segue.
Thomas make
Come
free
on,
throws.
Greasy.
I've
You
Hold on,
can't
seen
hold
him
on,
do
miss
this,
hold
free
bro.
on,
Come
throws.
on, bro.
hold on, y'all. I'm gonna segue away from this topic because, like I said, I'm not gonna be here all night. I'm biding time for Big Fan Breezy. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm biding time for Big Fan Breezy. I need Big Fan Breezy to get to the crib so he could pull up. He said he's gonna pull up. He ain't pull up yet. You know what I mean? But I was waiting for Kev to pull up so he could weigh his opinion on this topic This has
Yeah,
been a topic that's been weighing heavy on my heart since I seen the list come out. And
yeah,
I'm not opposed to net fan opinions, even though I know they're gonna be contrary to what I believe.
yeah,
There was a list that came out of the top 20 or 100 and something players. I forgot how many players, 75, whatever the number was. And my man Julius Randle was 54. Do
yeah.
y'all
Wait,
feel
wait.
like
Who was
that's a
54? Who was 54?
What you
Julius
think he's
Randle
supposed to be at?
higher
Uh,
top
higher than
30.
Evan Mobley? I know that.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't know, bro.
I,
But
He's
I,
not.
I,
He's
I,
better.
I
I
mean,
mean,
like,
I don't
I ain't
know,
gonna lie.
bro.
I
I
ain't
don't
see the
know.
rest of the list, so I
Hold
Nah,
don't
on,
know.
hold on. I
nah, he's
know,
better
I
than
don't,
Mobley. He's
He should
better
be
than
I
top
Mobley.
don't know.
30.
And if Evan the Mobley was higher than him, I don't know if he should be there.
Nah,
and that's the point that I was just about to make just now. You know what I mean? Evan Mobley was higher than Julius Randle.
yeah,
And
that's they better.
I'm gonna let a number be known because some of us live by numbers don't lie. Some people live by numbers do lie, and I live by numbers tell most of the story. Not all of the story, most of the story. But for the last 2 seasons, Julius Randle been one of two players, one of three players. Excuse me. It's the Hennessy. I'm burping. Um, one of three players. Now, you already know I'm got my sippy on
Yeah,
right next to me right now.
that's
Uh,
that's why I ain't staying up for no hour. He's over there
oh,
on
yo,
that.
listen, I'm not doing 4 hours of live talk. I got work tomorrow. Nah, absolutely not.
You got
But
work tomorrow, and you on the hen rock.
absolutely, this is what I do. I've been conditioned for this since I was a teenager. You feel me? I'm 37 years old. I'm built for this. You know what I mean? But but Julius Randle for the last 2 years has been one of three players that averaged 20, 10, and 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a
So
fact.
no matter how you feel about the man, it's kind of crazy to say there are 54 players better than somebody who over the last 3 years has been third team all NBA twice. That means out of six slots in six slots at his position, he's been top six in his position over the twice over the last 3 years. But to say he's 54 in the league behind
Listen.
behind a player in Wembyamba who's never played a game in the NBA, behind a player in Evan Mobley that got smoked in the playoffs by the very same person on one leg.
Well, you got to ask yourself, T. Who? First off, I don't even value the list. Depend on who made it. Like
It
that's
was
one.
Bleacher Report and CBS.
Bleacher
Yeah,
Report and see
I
first
seen it.
first
I
off,
seen it.
CBS don't even do NBA games, and they ain't done the NBA games, bro, since the '80s, bro. Like that's one. Bleacher Report is trendy, bro. They're what's trendy, bro. And as Knicks and Net fans, we don't go with what's trending, bro. Like
That's
we
a
go
fact.
with we not a trend city, bro. We not trend boroughs, bro. Like we don't do that. So my thing is like that list it mean it that miss like it means 0.9% to me, bro. Like that's where it's at. That's my percentage on it. It's
I
it's
say,
not
I
it's
say,
not a list that I really value because they clearly the people that's making this list up, bro. Like obviously they have Invisalign biases
yeah.
and the media, and you know how the media
Yeah,
like people in
they
the
put
media.
Mikal Bridges over Kyrie Irving. I was like, this is a little crazy. So I ain't
Look,
word
look,
up.
look, 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 look.
No
That's
Listen.
cap.
why.
I was like,
That's why.
they was like, due to such and such. I
Wow.
looked at this shit. I was like, this shit is crazy.
That
I
that
know
that
Yo,
how
that is
Mikal play, but I'm
hilarious.
like, this shit
that's
is
What?
wild.
wild.
That's wild. That's a new level of wild right there.
Word up.
Wow, wow.
They
That's a
put,
Yo,
new
they
that's a
put
new
him,
level.
that's
they
why I don't
put.
really
Hey yo,
take
hey
these people
Kev, that's
serious.
you,
That's a
Kev.
new
You
Yeah.
level of
believe
animal right
you
there,
That's
bro.
believe
Kev.
Kyrie Irving is like the 30th best player in the NBA? That's
30th.
crazy.
No, no way.
Wait,
That's
so where
crazy.
they so where we got McKell at? What?
They got Mikel as 22nd, and I think Jalen
Huh?
Brunson right under him. Word up.
Huh?
I
Mikel,
think
Mikel's not. He
they
was
So
had
wait, wait, wait,
Cameron.
wait,
They
wait.
had
Listen,
Cameron.
listen. Me
They
personally,
had
I
Cameron
think
Johnson at
Mikel.
79 and Nick Claxton
I
like at
think
80
Mikel is
or
gonna be.
100.
I think Mikel is gonna be very good someday, bro. But listen, today ain't that
Nah,
day.
you gotta look at it though. He's one of the more like last year, like going into the playoffs, he was real efficient, and that's the only reason why I say that
Who?
Mikal Bridges
Mikel,
going in
Last
Yeah, he
year.
was. He
he
was.
going in
was.
the
Yeah, he
playoffs,
was.
bro.
Yeah.
He was real efficient, and I think that's the only reason why they did that. But I still think I'm like, yo, it's no way 12 people or 10 to 8 people is better than Kyrie in the NBA to me. You feel me? I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Kyrie's still top 10,
Yeah,
absolutely, all
to
day
Yeah, I
me,
Sunday.
agree.
like
I agree.
I'm like, yo, this
I
shit is
give Kyrie
wild.
top. I give him French. I give him at worst top 15, top 20, bro. Like
I
Yeah,
can't
I'll
put
say
him
top
top
22.
15, bro. He's better than you can't name 10 people right now
Nah,
that's
I
in
can't.
the
10
I
people.
can't.
NBA
Oh,
better than him.
nah. I could do that. I could do
Yeah, I
Nah,
that
could
Yeah,
do
bro.
easy.
that.
yeah, easy.
I could do that easy.
It's
Yo,
not 10
I ain't gonna
people in
lie.
the league
I
better
could do
than
that
Kyrie,
easy.
bro.
I could do that easy.
It's not 10 people
You
in the
you
league
you
better.
you
It
can name
it
10
is
people.
10 people that's better than them, bro. I could do
It's
that
not
easy.
10 people better than Kyrie in the league,
It's
bro.
Bro, stop it.
it is the best belief right now. It is, bro. Like maybe a couple of
Bro, I
years
don't
ago it
know, bro.
wasn't, but but right
I
now it
don't
is.
know, bro. I
Can you
don't know,
please
bro.
Yo,
No,
name
I
those
do
players, Lee?
know.
Can you please
yo,
name those players?
Can I name those players? All
Yeah.
right, let's see. Joker, Giannis,
Mm-hmm.
Curry,
Yeah.
Tatum,
Yeah.
I
Jimmy.
don't even know if Tatum better than Kyrie.
Oh wow! All right. Let me
Jimmy,
end this. All
Jimmy,
right,
I
I'm
just,
gonna end this conversation. I ain't even want to continue it. We can segue.
I mean, go ahead, keep going, bro. I want to hear the rest of the
yeah,
list.
I want to see, I
Nah.
want to hear the
Listen,
rest of
who I said? Listen, I said
this. You said
Joker.
Jimmy now.
Nah,
Nah,
You
start
hold
said
on.
start over. Start
Joker.
over.
You said Joker, Giannis, Jason Tatum,
Joker, Giannis, Steph,
Steph,
Luca.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
And
Tatum,
Yeah.
Embiid.
Kevin Durant, Embiid,
Yeah.
Jimmy.
No, I disagree on
Um,
that.
I want to
He's
see.
wilding,
Jimmy.
bro.
I'm wow. How? What?
How is Jimmy Butler better than Kyrie, bro?
Bro, two-way
Bro,
player.
you know what Jimmy been the
Bro,
last
Well,
come
couple of
well,
years?
on
What,
with
yeah,
the
what
he,
we
two-way
he is
talking
a
player
about?
two-way
dumb shit,
player.
man.
He
Y'all,
Bro,
is a
two-way
two-way
player.
player.
yo,
He
So
is a
that
bro,
two-way
means
player.
shit. He's not
bro,
better than
y'all
Kyrie.
bugging, bro. That nigga's a 50, 40, 90 guy,
Y'all
bro.
wilding out. If I say Jimmy Butler's better than Kyrie, I don't know. I don't know.
Just
Y'all
defensively,
bugging, bro.
Jimmy
defensively.
Butler is better than Kyrie right now,
Yo,
Oh
bro. Like
yo,
my
you
like this.
God,
bugging.
what? Nah, y'all gotta be on some
Bro,
Oh
shit,
my
he
God!
took his
What?
team
So
to the
You're
finals.
bugging,
Kyrie
bro.
never did
like?
that. Kyrie never
Oh,
did that.
bro. Did y'all see what Kyrie did in the finals?
Kyrie's never been a defensive player though.
Bro,
Right.
did y'all
I'm
see
not
what
right.
Kyrie
I
did in the
never said
finals?
that, Kev. I'm just saying,
Kyrie
like,
hasn't carried Miami.
Bro, did y'all
Carried
see
the
what
team the
Kyrie
way
did in the finals,
Jimmy
bro?
carried
Yeah,
Miami.
what do you do without LeBron?
Yeah,
What
bro, he hit
exactly.
the shot
and
for
how much?
LeBron. Fuck is you talking about?
He hit the shot. Nah, what do you do
And
Yeah,
as
then
the
he hit the
man?
shot.
after LeBron, what has he done? What has he done?
What
Right. He
has
make it
And
out the
anybody
second
what has
done,
round, just
bro?
like
Jimmy?
What
Embiid.
has LeBron done? He
What has
won in the
Jimmy
bubble.
done?
LeBron won a chip in 2020. What are you talking
In
about?
the bubble, bro. And people don't even count that.
Bro,
It's
it
still,
does. It
it's
does
still.
count. If your team won it, you
Come on,
celebrate it,
bro.
bro.
People don't even count that, bro.
If the Nets won it, you wouldn't celebrate it?
No.
yo,
No, you lying. You lying. I'm telling you that.
I'm
If
not
Katie's on there,
celebrating.
I'm
I'm
telling
not like most. I'm not like y'all, bro. I'm not
yo,
like Barry. You gonna celebrate people that go to different teams and want to win championships
yeah,
and shit like that. I don't do
yeah.
that, bro. I like watching people build. If it would have happened for us, yeah, I would have been happy.
That's
Listen,
right.
yo.
I'm gonna stick to the script kind of guy, bro. Like I'm
But
not.
but you
Listen,
cannot.
So
But
so hold on.
you still haven't named 10 people better than
I was
Kyrie.
about to name him, bro.
Not,
Y'all done cut me
you
off,
can't
bro.
say
Like,
Wait,
Donovan Mitchell. You can't say
wait.
you
nah,
can't say
I'm not.
no.
Nah,
Oh my god.
bro, I didn't say that. I gave you the name. I gave you the elite of the elite names. I gave
So
you Joker. Y'all agree. Giannis, we
we
all agree.
we
What's up?
I never agreed with it.
we kind of deferred in onto to Kyrie Irving. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna bring it back to the original question: was
I'm trying to find that list. That's
Julius
what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Because
So I can see
listen,
who
Randle?
That list
the
was
list will
crazy,
tell
Right.
bro.
you.
That's why Big Fan Breezy need to be here.
Yeah.
The list will tell
So
you,
so
bro. Like,
look,
and I think,
they
yeah.
got Julius Randle. Julius Randle is 59
Damn.
from CBS, right? They
Oh,
got
Bruh, stop
right
CBS.
now.
listening to
Right now
CBS.
I'm
They
at
don't
50.
even do NBA games.
Yeah, I don't know why you're looking at that. Yeah.
I looked at
I
Bleacher
agree.
Report. That's what I was looking at.
I don't even look at
And
Bleacher
Bleacher,
Report neither. They some busters too, bro. Like, come
yeah,
on,
But
bro.
that
no,
those,
I
those are the
agree.
ones who made the list. So that's what I'm trying to see. Like, what you
Yeah,
know what I
Bleacher
mean?
Report is probably more.
Who
My thing
appointed
is,
Bleacher Report the end all be all of any list?
No, I
uh,
agree. I agree. 1000%.
Like them niggas ain't the
thing
end all be all of no list, man. Like how would Bleacher Report think? I'm not going by that, bro. Like, listen, Julius Randle did everything that T said he did, bro. Like in the past 3 years, being one of the top five, top 10,
Yeah,
the top five at worst top 10 players at the
I say
forward
I say
position.
Julius Randle's probably top 30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
top 30. Yeah.
I would
probably.
say
yeah,
that. I would
I
say
don't
absolutely.
that.
know.
I would say that.
So
I would say that.
I don't know, man.
through the whole thought process that I'm.
Hmm?
It's just a lot of
Let
people
me
don't
let
like the
me
way
let me
he
get
play
through the whole
ball, bro.
thought
Like that's
process
all
of
it
what I'm
is.
trying to say,
Yeah.
right?
I think he get disrespected because
Julius Randle at 59. Wembyama never played.
Yeah, no, that's enough.
I mean, you
Yeah,
already
Wembyama.
know Vic. You already
No,
know Vic is
Wembyama, who's
gonna
never
get the
played in the
benefit of the
NBA at
doubt, bro. Like
58.
I don't know why you mad at that.
Word, they always do that, man.
As
It's
as
always some
as
weird
as,
ass list.
as yo, hold on. And I like Marcus Smart, and I don't deny Marcus Smart contributions to a team. But to have him above Julius Randle as a better player is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy to me. Aaron Gordon at 54,
Wow.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
Wow.
that's so
wild.
good.
That's wild.
Wow.
Aaron Gordon at 54. That's that
I told you
championship.
they
That's that
wilding on the
championship
list.
love right there.
Yo,
That's
yeah,
that
yo,
championship love.
winning
Oh,
bias.
shit.
I feel like
That's that
Winning bias.
I
championship
feel
love
like
right there.
That's very biased.
That's that
Yeah,
yeah,
championship love right there, bro. That's what that is.
absolutely. I feel like Pablo Benchero, his upside is super higher than Julius Randle, but as a player
I
today, you
Nah,
can't say he's
bro.
better.
Hey, yo, after watching him in USA, he ain't better than no Julius Randle,
But
bro.
yo, bro.
That USA thing don't tell the story, bro. Like
Yo,
Yes,
that's
I
yo,
say
it
I
tells
crazy.
say
you a
Yo.
lot,
upside.
bro. It
No,
tells
no,
you a
I
I
lot,
don't
say
think
bro.
it
upside.
does. I don't think it does, bro.
It
Like,
tells you a
like
lot,
See,
a
bro.
lot of those,
on the
a lot of those players that were like they was picked dead lat. They was only picked because a lot of other players, bro, declined, bro. They
yeah,
really wasn't even
facts.
supposed to be there. So my
that's
my
right.
thing
Facts.
is I don't think that
Nah, I'm
does a
talking
clear
about
cut.
he had a lot of minutes and the way he played some good possessions, but I don't think he better than no Randall, bro. Randall has a better outside shot and he's harder to defend in the
Yeah,
paint.
Yo,
yeah. The list that
Franz
I'm looking
Wagner.
at. Oh, word.
Who?
Franz
Oh,
Wagner.
Franz Wagner at 47, bro.
Who's that?
Who that from the
Nah, he
Jazz?
that's
played
Nah,
the
for
kid
he's on
from
the
Orlando.
the
He played
Magic.
for
Magic.
He's on
Orlando.
the
The
Magic.
Magic's
Played for
Oh,
Orlando.
I
They
Yeah.
think
got
this
Laurie
list.
Markkinen better than Julius Randle too. I don't see
I ain't
that.
gonna lie. Listen, Laurie Markkinen had himself a year, bro. I ain't gonna sleep
Yeah,
on
that
him.
was
Had
just
oh yeah,
last
I ain't
year
gonna
though.
lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He's
He
nice.
had himself a dog year, bro. Like
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie.
that one is
I
kind of
give it
tough.
to him, but I don't think he better than Julius Randle.
I think
Cade
this list.
Cunningham
I think this list
at,
is
at,
more
at
based on
45.
potential.
Kate
Kate
Cunningham. I
Cunningham.
don't know. He's gonna be
Who's that?
nice
Kate
though.
Cunningham ain't even play.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
he
Yeah,
ain't been
Uh,
in a game
Let me
yet.
I think the list is based more on potential than
Yeah,
actual
yeah,
talent.
that sounds like a
Yeah,
potential
and
list.
then,
Yeah.
potential.
yo, hold on. Not only do they have Evan Mobley better than Julius Randle, they have him 19 players better
better
than
than
Julius
Julius
Randle.
Randle. Yeah, I can see
Which is
that.
crazy to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
They
and,
got
and, and, and I'm not even gonna read no more because that's where my outrage lies. You feel me? Uh,
He said that's for my outrage lie.
shit. They
bro,
even got
listen.
Mikal Bridges better than him too, and
Yeah,
Devontae Sabonis. They got him better than him too.
So look. I know that
Darren
as
Jackson Jr. Wow,
yeah, nah.
as
that's
we
Potential.
crazy.
stand right now, as we stand
Nigga
right
said
now,
Jared Jackson
as
Jr.
we stand right now, right? I
Wow.
know that Mikal Bridges, as we stand right now, by looking at the body of work that's been laid before us, Mikal Bridges is not better than Julius Randle.
Nah,
I
No,
know Mikal.
I
No.
think
I
so.
I, I know
nah,
I know
I
Mikal.
think
Hold
so.
on.
I think
nah.
so.
I know Listen,
Of
I know
course.
Mikal Bridges has the potential to be better than Julius Randle.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
looking at the body of work laid before us as of right now, nah. You know
Yeah,
what I
Julius
mean?
Randle
Yeah,
better.
Bro,
Mikhail
what
never made an
has he
All-Star
done
team.
though?
Mikhail
Huh?
never
Huh?
made an All-Star
What
team.
the what has he done though?
With
Two
who?
All NBA teams and two All Star appearances.
Bro, this guy, right? He's been
But
he, he's been the third option when
But
he
yeah,
finally get
I
the
know
chance to be the
you're
so
not
first.
about to
so
say
hold on, hold on,
Mikal
hold
Bridges.
on. So Greasy, you're literally about to say everything that I just said, but you just don't want to hear it coming from me. I
No,
said
I
he has
really
the potential.
I really
I
no, I
I
really
said
think he's better than him right now. He's more efficient.
I said
He's
yo,
more efficient than him. He just
What?
not as big
I
as him.
said
That's
he
it.
I said he has the
Uh,
potential. I said he has the potential to be better than Julius Randle. Just
What
as
did
of
you?
right now,
What did he
he doesn't
average
have
for the Nets?
who.
Mikal Bridges.
I don't know. You tell
25,
me.
25,
I think
26.
I think 25, 26 points a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you also have the person that a debate every day that said I can't judge nothing off of the time that they really spent together as Nets because it wasn't enough time.
Bro, if you do that, right,
Only to their
it's only
convenience.
gonna it only goes back and forth, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm
I'm
saying
not
is this:
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
shitting
do
on
that,
that.
bro, because you got players on your team right now that had their best year and they never done that before too, bro.
All I'm
But you
all
still
I'm
got the
saying is this:
same expectations, but for Brunson, and he's never
no,
done that before.
what are you
Now we won't
talking
bring.
about? No, no,
Right.
no, no. All right, all right. This is why this is cap,
This is
right?
how is that
No,
cap when he's
cap.
finally
So
him and
greasy.
Brunson is
So
basically
greasy. This is why
has
this
the
cap.
same
Oh,
outview on their
my
career,
boy,
bro. They both
my
got
boy.
the starting opportunity
I'm
at
about
the
to tell
same
you
time.
why it's cap. I'm about to
Oh
tell
my
you why it's
god,
cap
this
because
guy, man.
we
Bias,
saw
bro.
what. Hold on, if you listen, I'm gonna tell you why it's cap. You just so defensive right now. You just
I'm
don't want
not
to hear
defensive.
why
I'm
it's
hitting
cap.
you with facts. I'm hitting you with
So look,
facts.
no, I'm about to hit you with facts right now. Just relax. I
Your
got
boy
you.
had his
Got you,
best
good
year
brother.
when he got to y'all.
I, but you also neglected the fact that the year before he got to us, he was in the playoffs,
It doesn't.
and he
Mikal
no
Bridges
no
was too.
Oh, he smoked
no
Mikhail
hold on.
Bridges.
No, hold on. You gotta relax, bro. Look, see
He
this is what
did
I'm
see
saying.
Mikal
Look.
Bridges.
He did.
So 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 Greasy listened just long enough for him to respond.
Oh
He
man.
don't listen. He don't listen enough to hear
No,
the
no,
whole
no. I'm
argument.
just giving you the
So
same facts of the expectations of
you
the
you
type,
not
the
you
players.
can't give me the same facts, but I ain't even give you the whole facts
Go,
yet. You just
go, go then,
responded.
go then, go then.
You just responded, good brother. So now, what I'm saying is, you go and look at Jalen Brunson in the playoffs the year before he got to the Knicks. There was a whole two series where he was wilding out, and you
Yeah,
got to see him without Luka Doncic,
yeah,
what it
fact.
looks like to be a leader of a team.
Mikel too.
No,
When
stop
Brooks
it.
when
Don't
Nah,
do that.
stop,
when
Don't do
Brooks
that.
Oh,
went
Don't
down,
stop
stop
it.
it. Stop it.
when
Stop
Don't
it.
do
Brooks
that.
stop.
no when
No,
Brooks
I
don't
went
do
wasn't
that.
went
I
down, he
wasn't even
averaged
done
20
yet.
points.
Stop it. Stop it.
When Devin Booker went
Hold on,
down,
Barrett,
Stop
bro.
it.
let him go.
Oh my God. When Devin Booker
Because I
went
wasn't
down, he
even done
averaged
yet.
20 points.
I wasn't
Bro,
even
that's the
done
regular
yet. But
season. He was talking about
That's
the
regular. I'm
playoffs.
talking about playoff to regular season.
That was
Right.
the playoffs, bro. Devin Booker got injured in the playoffs,
What?
and
Yeah, I
Mikel,
know. I don't know what you're watching, bro.
bro,
I don't
what?
know what you're watching.
So
so
you never seen Devin Booker get injured in the playoffs, and Mikel had averaged 20 points for
Where,
one of
where
them
was
games,
that? When was
bro,
that?
bro.
you said Mikel averaged 20.
Five in the
Jalen Brunson.
playoffs. When was
Mikhail
that?
never
Jalen
I
averaged
Brunson.
said
20.
for
Hold
two
on,
games
bro.
only,
This gotta
only
be
for
breaking
two
news.
games, only for
This gotta
like
be
two
breaking
games,
news.
like 18 and 20. I don't know what.
Jalen Brunson
I,
was Jalen
But
Brunson was
didn't
averaging
didn't Jalen
almost
Brunson take
seven
out Mikal Bridges in the
points a
playoffs?
game.
He did.
it was the conference finals, bro,
Yeah. So what? What?
Now
Look,
conference
look, I wasn't
semifinals.
see, look, I wasn't even done, and I got interrupted again.
and he ain't
By
take him
All right,
out
go ahead. All right, go.
because
but yet,
your
but
boy
yet
Luca
again,
still was
the
playing.
person, the person that don't is listening to respond and not listening to understand. Yeah, I mean, my guy's so greasy. Yeah, I mean, he listened to respond. You can't tell me that you trying to comprehend the argument when you so quick to cut me off and respond. You just listening for a
Bro,
space to go.
they both.
I'm
I'm
here.
just letting you know they both
So
got the
I'm
same similar
no,
careers.
no, they don't. They
Yes, they
don't.
do.
It's not. It's not. And if you let me explain it to you, I
Oh
can
my.
explain it to you why. But you don't want me to explain it to you. You just want to respond, good brother. I understand. You answer. You got to defend your guy. I understand.
Nah, it's proven facts, bro.
No, no, no. I'm about to lay out the facts to you, but you just won't let me, good brother. If you let me lay out the facts for you, I got you. Don't worry. T Time gonna take care of this conversation if you just let him, good brother. You know what I mean? So boom, we look at we ain't talking about 2 games without Devin Booker, good brother. We're talking about 4, 5, 6 because Luka Doncic was hurt throughout that playoff run. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
he wasn't. And Jalen Brunson wasn't just averaging 20 points. He was averaging 27 points a game without Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Then fast forward to him being to the Knicks, and the whole season he averaged 24 points a game. Then you go to his playoffs where he averaged another 26 points a game in the playoffs.
Damn.
What did what did Mikal Bridges average in the playoffs? Not 26 points a game. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he
Was it
averaged like
that?
18.
He put up. He put up 22, I think.
18.
Was it that much? And I'm not saying that he can't be that guy, good brother. Yeah, I mean,
No, well,
you
he was
arguing
the
like
third guy.
you arguing like I'm saying that Mikal can't be that guy. I'm just saying that he ain't been that guy yet. You know what I mean?
Bro, all right,
That's my
you going
thing.
off of playoffs, right? You going off of playoffs, right?
And regular
And
season,
he
a
didn't have
whole
no
regular
ring,
season.
and he ain't have no. They both didn't get no ring, so they both in the same place, bro. He
Bro, you
was the
moved the
third.
goalpost.
He was the third
It's
option,
not
right?
the
When he
same,
got a,
bro.
he was the third option. When he got a chance to be the first option, he was a 17 to 20 plus point scorer, bro.
Yo, but what
Same,
I'm
same,
saying is,
I mean,
same
you
that's true,
shit,
saw
but
that.
Jalen Brunson took the Knicks further than what Mikal did with the Brooklyn Nets.
Thank you,
Mikal got swept.
bro. Thank
bro.
you, bro.
He took
Hold
him
on.
further because he had more time.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I can get with that.
He took him
Bro.
further because he had
And this
more
is my
time, bro.
yo,
And
listen.
you got to look at
You're
it, right?
only
No,
using
no,
your
no. And
arguments. Yeah, yeah.
Jalen Brunson came to a team that already had they starting lineup, and they just threw him right in there. They didn't get completely better until they got Josh Hart, first of all. So I don't get it. If you going in as the expectation saying that, oh, Jalen Brunson is going to be the same player as last year because of the playoffs, Mikal Bridges averaged 22 points a game in the playoffs too, even though we got
What,
swept.
bro? You have a lot. What I'm saying is, you have a larger sample size. You're talking
Hmm.
about a small sample size, bro.
What are you
I'm
talking
talking.
about, bro?
What you mean when I'm talking about y'all had 20 something games? I'm talking
If he's
about
the first,
82 plus. What
if
are you
Mikal's
talking
still the,
about, bro?
bro,
What are you sitting here talking about what I'm talking about? You're talking about 22 something games plus. I'm talking about 82 plus games, bro.
bro,
What are you
your boy Jalen
are you
Brunson had his
serious?
best. His,
Even yo, hold
your
on.
boy
Even
had his
before,
best. Your
even
boy had
before,
his best
so greasy.
season
Even
with
before,
y'all.
even
Besides
even
y'all,
before.
he averaged 13 points a
Okay,
game.
yo,
So what are you
even
talking about?
before,
So when you talking about the playoffs,
I'm gonna
you
tell you
talking
what I'm
about the
talking about.
playoffs,
I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about.
and he averaged 13 points.
Even before, no, he
Come
averaged
on, bro.
16 something. He
When
averaged
he was
16 points a game. What are you
if
talking about
when
with the
he was in the
Mavericks?
same position as Mikal
What did
Bridges,
Mikal Bridges average
bro.
on the
When he was in
Suns?
the same position as
What did
Mikal
Mikal
Bridges,
Bridges average on the Suns?
bro,
What did he average on the Suns?
I
14,
think like
15,
six,
16
it was
points.
like
like
14, 16
16.
points a game, bro.
Hmm.
He didn't average no 16 points a game,
I
bro.
don't know. I don't know.
I
Y'all
said
look that
Now
up.
I'm
14,
saying 14
16.
to 16.
And
I'm gonna look it up.
when Devin Booker went down, he averaged close to 20 plus a game, bro.
But Devin Booker never went down though. in the playoffs?
bro.
That's crazy.
Nah,
I'm
he
Pause.
did. He
come
did.
on, bro. You
What
keep
year?
talking
What
this
year
Why
was
y'all
bullshit. I
talking to
know what
such a
I'm
man?
talking about, bro.
He did. He missed games against the
Come on,
Pelicans.
bro. And Mikal Bridges had to step up, bro. Come on, I know
I
basketball,
forgot. I
bro.
think it was Chris Paul, bro. I don't know you
Yeah,
saying
What the
Chris
fuck
Paul
McCall.
is
and
you
I
DeAndre
talking
think it
Ayton
about?
was
was
Chris
one of
Chris
the
Paul. I
Paul
think it
two.
was
is
Chris Paul
Chris
and
Paul
Aiton.
is the one that
Right.
stayed injured, bro. What is you talking about,
But what year are you talking about? You talking about 2021 or
bro?
2022?
Yo,
Nah,
I'm not gonna do
last
this with
year,
you.
last year on Phoenix, he averaged 17.
Yeah. So
The year before he averaged 14. The year before that 13. You know what I mean?
Like I
Nah,
said, but look,
yeah.
but look, when you do your boy Brunson, his shit too. When you take them playoffs out, he averaged 16, 13, 11 points when he was the third option.
Nah, this is facts.
When he became second and first option, this is what I'm saying. He scored more, he became a better player. Why not? Why if Mikal Bridges got the same opportunity and he did the same thing? Why
Because we
why
saw what it looked
But
like
we
in the
ain't seen it
playoffs.
yet though.
but
We
did
ain't
you
seen
see
it yet though.
what you seen, right? You seen Mikal Bridges play with a totally different team, but you seen Jalen Brunson play with a team that's been together.
Yo, and that's my point, bro. You feel me? I'm not saying you arguing like I'm saying he can't be that. I'm
No,
saying
he's
we haven't
already that,
seen that.
bro. He's already
No,
showed you he's that.
nah. I'm saying we haven't seen it. That's my point.
I haven't seen
And
it
yeah,
from Jalen Brunson then. That's
what you
if you
mean
want to
you
be
haven't seen it?
technical.
You
bro, he
did
took
see it.
her.
You did see it. You just want
I
to say you
didn't,
haven't
bro.
seen it.
I didn't, bro, because he
It's a
We
still
it's a
he,
larger it's a
we saw it
larger
against the
bro.
sample.
Cavs.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, he was
It's
Against
a
killing,
the
larger
bro.
Cavs don't mean nothing
bro.
if
It's a
you
larger
they barely
sample
win
size,
again won in
bro.
that series and they barely
It's a Yo,
They
won
won
look,
games in
four
the other
one.
one.
your
Bro, they
man
won
Big
4-1.
They won four
yeah,
one.
your man Big Four Big Fan Breezy is in the comments saying that 82 to 28 games ain't fair. And that's the point that I'm
Yeah,
making.
that's yeah,
Like
right. That's fair.
you can't compare the two. And that's why I'm saying, like, yo, it's a larger sample size. That's why I'm more confident in saying that, yeah, you could believe in what Jalen Brunson did because you've seen it throughout the whole season. My
Yeah,
point is that I can't believe it yet because I'm not believing in 28 games, bro. TJ Warren in the playoffs in a bubble went crazy. And
This
where has
wasn't
he
a
been
bubble, bro.
since?
This wasn't a bubble.
But
This was
my
on
point,
Jason. This was on
my, my,
Jason
my,
Tatum. This was on Jimmy
my
Butler.
point is this, bro.
This was on
It's a
elite
small
teams that
sample
he was.
size, bro. There's a small. There's a lot of players in the bubble that went crazy that still go crazy today. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Jamal Murray was going crazy in the playoffs. He went crazier in the playoffs without the bubble. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Right.
My point is a small sample size, bro. I'm not saying I'm not jumping out the window for, and I shouldn't because I'm not a Brooklyn Net fan,
Yeah,
obviously.
and you still
But what
forgetting
I'm saying,
that
I'm
you
not
talking
jumping
about
out the window
Julius
for
Randle.
28 games.
He averaged those points, but one of them years y'all didn't even make it to the playoffs. So how can you judge that?
How can I judge that?
That makes
Because
So
Jalen
hold on.
so
that makes
so
No,
Jalen
no, no, no,
Brunson
no,
so
no.
look, so
impact
Hold on,
look.
even
no,
more.
wait,
So I could say this.
wait.
I can hit
No,
you with a
let me
rebuttal
answer
and
that real quick.
come
Let
on,
me
bro.
answer that real quick. Because the year before we didn't make the playoffs,
And you
he
expect him to
averaged those
be
similar
top 30.
we averaged those similar numbers, and we made the playoffs before that. So the Laura averages two
Oh, bro.
out of 3 years he made the playoffs, averaging those numbers. So yes, I could believe in that. What are you talking about?
I
The
can't
odds
because
is in
when
his
because
favor,
when you do things like this and you start talking about people playing in the playoffs, he's a horrible player in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's
bro.
that's
How
fair. That's
about
He's
true.
had
come on,
no,
bro? Like
he
you
has
gotta
two
you gotta
playoff
go both
series, and
ways
one of
with
them
this
he was
shit, man.
injured.
You can't just be saying one thing and
No,
then it's he
I'm
he
not
sucks
saying
in the
one thing.
playoffs.
He had, bro. First of all, let me break it down to you because you watch
And
basketball.
then the year
You
y'all
watch
made
basketball.
it, he
Hold
let
on.
y'all
You
get
watch
gentlemen
basketball.
swept.
You watch basketball, bro. You watch basketball, and you smarter than what you just said, and I know you are because you saw how Atlanta played Julius Randle. They shrunk the court on him. They forced everybody else to score around him, and nobody could do it. You know what I mean? So that ain't just on Julius Randle. They packed the paint on him. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing but shoot jump shots.
Who?
And Julius Randle, they forced everybody around Julius Randle to score,
So
and
what happened
nobody else
against
could
the
do it
Heat?
against the Heat. Bro, he sprained his ankle twice in 2 months, bro.
Now niggas talking about. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I
And
mean,
Come on, bro.
two things can be true at the same time. So
exactly. And then nobody was talking that crazy shit when he came back the first game in Miami, and Jalen Brunson got 2 fouls in the first half, and
You
Julius
talking
Randle
about
put up.
him when Jimmy
Julius
Butler
Randle,
was playing with a fucked up leg the
no,
whole series.
No, he
no,
wasn't. Stop it.
no, he wasn't.
Come on, bro.
This
No,
Cavs
no.
nah,
second.
Don't bring
Jimmy
that
got hurt
to.
in game 1,
He got hurt in game 1, bro. Like, come on, bro.
and
Y'all
he
niggas,
missed game 2.
y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
And Julius
Come
Randle
on,
got hurt
Barry.
too,
You
man.
just
yeah.
sitting there just
Julius got
defending
hurt
niggas.
in
You don't
the
even know what
regular
you
First
talking
season.
of
He
about.
all,
missed the last
you
5
talking about a
games.
whole different series than I'm talking about.
I'm talking
That's
about when y'all,
no.
when the Heat went
First
up
of all,
against the
I
Knicks.
wasn't
Jimmy
even
Butler.
talking about that. That's the thing. You talking about something I
What?
wasn't even talking about.
What is
I'm
you
talking
talking?
about the.
Yo,
What
that's
you
what
mean?
we
What I'm
just was
talking about?
talking about.
If you stop
Oh
trying
my
to
God,
respond,
bro.
if you
Yo,
stop trying to respond and listen to what I'm saying, you would understand what I'm saying. Because I was
bro, you
talking
was
about
talking
when Duke.
about the
No,
Hawk shit, and then we went
bro,
to a
no,
whole
I wasn't.
different
I'm
topic,
I'm
bro.
talking and I'm talking about the Cavs. I said he sprained his ankle 2 times in one season, and going into the playoffs. That's what I was talking about. I
Yeah.
said he came, and I was talking about the Cavs series where he came back from the first sprained ankle quicker than anybody who comes back from a sprained ankle. And Jalen Brunson got 2 fouls in the first half, and Julius Randle put up 16 points in the first half on a sprained ankle.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about that.
But we ain't gonna talk
We
about how Jimmy Butler cooked y'all on one ankle too. So
Well,
we
he
gonna
didn't
make an
really
Nah,
cook
excuse.
Jimmy
though.
didn't cook
We
It
though.
gonna make
wasn't
an
Nah.
from
excuse
Jimmy. It was
for
what they call
him
Martin.
doing that,
Martin.
but
Thank
Jimmy
you. I
Butler
ain't
coming
gotta
back
say
and
it.
cooking y'all and throwing
I
16 to
ain't even
20
gotta say
points.
it. I didn't have to say it. Somebody said Jimmy didn't cook us, and that's a fact. That
It was
was
Jimmy
Martin.
cooked
you,
y'all, bro.
Gabe
Martin.
Vincent, Cody
Yeah.
Martin.
It was the role players. It wasn't Jimmy.
Kevin Love,
Thank,
he was
Yeah.
hitting like deep threes.
thank
Like
you, bro.
they
See,
was
look
really
how
hitting
Yo,
much he
threes.
so
averaged in
greasy.
that series. He averaged
You,
20 plus 20
Bro.
still.
No, bro. Stop it.
he's a
Yo,
superstar.
Barry,
He's
you
supposed
keep talking
to
about
average
no
that.
stop it. This is fact.
Bro, he didn't do all that. What he did
Bro, he
against the Bucks.
still averaged
Listen,
plus
listen, listen,
20
listen.
in the
What he did
series,
against the
bro.
Bucks.
What are you talking
Bro,
about?
listen.
On a
What he did
fucked
against
up
the
leg.
bro. What he did against the Bucks. He didn't do that against the Knicks, bro.
He still
Facts.
beat the Knicks, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he didn't cook him
the
like he cooked the
team,
Bucks.
the
Bro,
team, the team, the
it
team beat
doesn't
them.
matter. They still got cooked.
Now
So
this is
Jalen
coming from a
Brunson cooked the Heat then,
team
because
that
he averaged 26.
Yeah,
Like, come
and he
on,
wasn't
bro.
even leading scoring that series. It was fucking Martin, I think.
facts.
Yeah, come on, man. Act like you know basketball, man.
Bro, you
He
talking about
does, and that's the
you
crazy
talking
part.
about
So greasy, no basketball. This is the crazy part, bro. I hear So Greasy talk. I tune in to Ben Breezy shit from time to
Yeah,
time, and I hear So Greasy talk. So when he talking about the Knicks, I don't understand where this guy that's on this panel right now, I don't
I'm just
understand where he's
keeping it
coming.
100, bro. I'm just keeping 100, bro.
That's
If
not 100.
everything you just said, I had a rebuttal. You said, "Oh, Randall, his leg was fucked up, but he cooked such and such in the first round." But y'all still let Jimmy Butler cook y'all in the second round with the same
Yo,
issue,
yeah. He was big
and he
like that, though.
played.
first of all, Jimmy Butler was averaging more than 20 points a game, and he's a
Well,
superstar
hold
before
on,
he
hold
met
on.
the Knicks.
I gotta interject. I gotta interject because
Yeah,
Brunson was the best player in that series. Jimmy was suffering from an injury his damn self. It was really the role players that really came
Yo,
in.
That
we
stepped
said the
up.
same. I just said the same shit.
Yeah.
That's what it was. So I
thank you,
mean,
thank you.
Jimmy didn't really do
So
as much.
that's one, two, three, four against one. So I guess
Yeah. So
Breezy.
Jimmy wasn't the Jimmy that you saw in the Knicks series. That's not the Jimmy that you saw in the Bucks series.
Bucks.
Bro,
Yeah.
all right, y'all can say what y'all want, but he still averaged 22 points a game against them
He's
in the
supposed to.
fucking
He's
But
a
Knicks, bro.
yeah,
superstar.
22
right.
points.
So what is y'all
22
talking
points is his
about?
regular
So what is
season
y'all talking
average, bro.
about? He
Like
still averaged
Brunson
22 points against them,
Brunson went
and y'all
nuclear.
talking about,
Hold
oh,
on, Grease.
yo,
Yeah,
he averaged
Brunson had
Hold on.
22,
better.
5, and 5 on
Brunson was
y'all.
going dumb,
Brunson
bro.
Come on,
had
bro.
better numbers than
He
Jimmy,
was.
bro.
I'm not saying he just straight up cooked y'all, but he did, nigga, on the fucked up leg. and he averaged 20 plus.
No, Greasy, it was really the team, bro. They
Who's
came
the
through. The
team? Who's the
role
team?
players
If
came
you
through.
look up the stats, bro, he averaged 20 plus against the
Yo,
Knicks
That's
in
Really,
the
the
nothing. What
role
the
playoffs,
heck?
players
bro.
came through, bro. Like that
Oh
that
my god,
23 point. Hold on, the
bro.
22 points
thank
that
you,
hold wait.
thank you.
The 22 points that you're talking about, that's his regular season average. He didn't really do anything that like above and
No,
beyond to get them over. It was really the others.
Yeah.
That's what it
actually,
Right.
was.
actually, he averaged lower than his regular season average against the Knicks.
Yeah, don't do that.
Fuck
He
out of
averaged
here, bro. What this nigga
16.8.
talking about, bro?
Don't do T
He
Top. Don't
averaged
do
four
that.
points less.
If you really want to
He
be
averaged
real,
four
bro,
point
like the
less.
Knicks, it's a lot of people that say the Knicks lost that series more than Miami won it, bro, because
That's a fact.
all they had to do was the role players just had to step up, and they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
That's
right.
a fact.
Jalen
I
Brunson didn't
agree.
have any help.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
agree. I agree. And quickly got injured because of Bam.
Yeah. Like so
Yeah.
in hindsight, if you're a Nets fan, that works out for you. So niggas like T Tom and Dev and whatchamacallit don't start talking shit about how the Knicks made the conference finals.
Yeah.
That's what realistically saved it, bro, because they really realistically they lost that series.
Yeah.
Nah, Miami's was up on them the whole series, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, listen, so Greasy,
but
I
the thing
Come
is,
understand,
on, bro.
bro.
I
Miami didn't
understand it,
dominate
I
them.
see
bro.
what's going on right now. So
Miami
Greasy.
didn't dominate. Nah, yeah. I understand what you're saying, Greasy,
I
but the
was off
thing is,
what? I was off 4 points. I was off 4 points. Niggas averaged 16. 16, 5, and 4. That's still.
Oh yeah.
16-5. But
Wait, who averaged
no,
16?
Greasy. No, wait,
So
hold up.
so
Greasy,
so just because I was
16.
four points off,
Who
Wait,
averaged
Bro,
16?
hold on,
I like that point.
you averaged
Greasy,
16?
hold on, wait, Greasy. I gotta save you right now because 16-5 and 4, as opposed from the previous series where he was damn near
That
averaging
was bad.
38, 6 and 7.
Yeah.
That's a big drop, bro. Like, bro,
Yeah.
that means that Jimmy
Yo,
did not carry them. It was the other
It was the role
teammates.
players. Yeah.
Clearly,
I
it
said
was
it.
clearly the other teammates.
Yeah, Martin was the leading scorer in that series.
You
Jimmy
had
was so
Caleb
dangerous.
Martin, bro, like
Man,
Jimmy
just
was
Greasy.
so
dragging them.
dangerous being used as a decoy that
Oh,
they
Greasy,
couldn't
not
watch
good.
guard.
yourself, bro.
Not good.
I don't know why you brought that up.
yo,
He
so
was so
Greasy, you
dangerous.
wilding right now.
They couldn't guard a decoy out there, bro. What the
Nigga
fuck?
said
Yeah.
they couldn't guard a
Stop
decoy.
it, bro.
Yo,
No,
so Greasy,
the
you wild.
problem with the problem with the Knicks is was the others, bro. The Knicks turned into the Knicks. It was the others, bro. Jalen Brunson showed up and showed out, but it
No,
wasn't
nigga
enough.
Randall, the nigga that he just praised, he the one that didn't do shit. That's what I'm trying to
Bro,
tell
Randall
you.
was hurt though.
That's true. That's true.
The
He was
nigga
That's
that
hurt
true.
I
though.
was just talking about, that's what all this is over. Randall, bro. Like I said.
R.J.
Randall,
Barrett, bro. All of
Randall
the
sprained his
others.
ankle again in that series because
No,
of
we don't
Bam
want to hear
Adebayo.
that
Jim,
shit, bro. Cause when it comes to
but
the
T
Nets
Top,
saying that shit, you
Top.
would be like, oh, y'all had all
T
these
Time.
stars.
Wait, hold on. Wait, T Time. You know
Yeah.
that shit is neutralized because Jimmy sprained his ankle. He was still out there, at least on the
That's what
court,
I'm
giving.
trying to say, man.
That's what it
Nah, but
was.
Randall
What
injured
Julius
his
Randall on?
ankle in the regular season and went into the playoffs with
Yep,
the
that's
injury.
his
And he
second sprain. Did
right
Jimmy
and
had to get surgery? Did Jimmy
yeah.
have to
Bro,
get
Jimmy
surgery when the
Butler
season was
legs
But
over?
look like
y'all
a
wasn't saying
golf
that in the
ball,
first
nigga.
round though, bro. When he was dog walking that front court though.
And they all was saying that they was gonna beat Miami.
Because it wasn't two sprains, bro. It was a whole nother sprain in the second round.
I
A
listen.
whole nother sprain.
Yeah.
I understand you, bro, but it's the playoffs, bro. Like how many people? How
That's
many
the playoff.
people?
All right.
It's the play. It's
You
the,
must have never played
how many people is 100% healthy in the playoffs, bro? Like you just
two,
played
but
an 82
yo,
game season.
my boy, two sprains though,
Exactly.
my boy, on the same ankle, really?
Yeah, you're not
So
playing on that.
we gonna act like
Barry,
that's
you
just
might as well put on a
we gonna act
Knicks
like that's a
jersey, nigga. You wilding right now.
we gonna put on a Knicks.
Word up, nigga.
Nigga
You
said you
have a
might as
Knicks
well put
jersey,
a.
nigga. You see my logo, nigga? It says Knicks and Ish. What the
Nah,
fuck
I
you
said
talking about?
Barry,
Listen,
nigga. I'm
Oh.
talking to Barry. He sound like a Knicks fan.
listen.
You
T
just
Time.
mad because they
Now
talking
Everything
the
this
truth?
nigga say, he
listen.
got a rebuttal for
But
the Knicks.
here's the thing, T Time, but like when the season is going on and you get these injuries, you got one or two options. We either A, play through it, or B, sit out and then
So,
do your little rehab and
yo,
then wait some time
my
and then
boy,
let it heal and then
We
that.
take our
But like
losses, like y'all say, we take our
But
losses with
Leaf,
our
he
injured
did that
players.
though. Because
I,
he got hurt with the last 5 games. That was like 2 weeks into the playoffs. So he
Right.
sat out.
Brunson
Then
got
came
hurt
back. He
too,
got
nigga.
hurt.
He still played through it. What are you talking about?
Bro,
Who?
Jimmy
Benson
got
sat
hurt.
out too.
Bro, listen.
Jimmy got hurt. Jimmy got hurt
Jimmy
during
did
the
get hurt, but
playoffs.
Randall got
Come
hurt
on,
twice on the
man.
same ankle.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Cutting all this
Listen,
slack, man.
Thank you. Y'all niggas is wilding,
look,
bro.
T time. At some point, bro, like if you get injured in the same spot, we got to start calling you clumsy. I ain't gonna
Uh,
lie to you, bro.
nah,
Like
no, hold on, no. You know why I'm not gonna do that? Because anybody will tell you when it comes to injuries, right? I'm never saying that somebody's intentionally trying to hurt somebody, right?
right,
Yeah.
I'm the first one to be like, that's never happening. Julius Randle's first ankle injury came from Bam Adebayo, right? This,
right,
and then in the Miami Heat series, there's
right.
a video of Bam Adebayo being involved in Julius Randle's second ankle sprain. There's a video of Bam Adebayo being
Bro,
involved
we
in. I
don't
mean,
want to hear
hold
that
on,
shit,
So
bro.
hold
They
on,
I
they
hold
said the same shit
hold
about
on,
Kyrie, nigga. We don't
hold
want to hear
T
on,
that.
time. What you
hold on,
telling
hold
me?
on. I'm about to mute So Greasy because he won't let nobody
They
talk,
said the
bro.
same shit about
We won't.
Kyrie,
Hold on.
bro.
Yeah. We about to be. Yo, hold on. I'm about to mute the bro. Get out of here, So Greasy. You doing too much, bro. I got mad love for So Greasy. I got mad love for you, but you doing too much. So back to what I was saying. When I'm done, I'm gonna unmute So Greasy, right? Footage of uh, what I was saying.
Bam.
Bam
Yeah.
Adebayo, Miami series in the regular season. That's when Julius Randle got injured.
Uh
Re-injured in the Miami series in the playoffs.
huh. Okay.
Dived into Emmanuel Quickly leg in the series.
Okay.
There's video footage of Bam Adebayo stepping on Jalen Brunson's injured leg
Okay.
for more than what is necessary when you land, right?
Okay. Okay.
And I think he was also involved in the collision in Quentin Grimes' leg. That's
Okay.
5 different instances from the same player, bro.
You
I
Nah,
know you
that was Jimmy.
T time. You know what that is? Pat Riley. That's what that is, bro. Like
I'm about to
that's all
unmute. Hold on, let me
that's
unmute my guy. So greasy. Hold on, man. I got to unmute my guy. Yeah, my bad. So greasy. You just want to let me talk, bro. But now
Nigga,
you
fuck
back,
this
bro.
shit, man.
T time. You
Yeah,
know
nah,
what that is?
but you gotta
We
let me
call
talk,
that
bro.
Pat Riley, bro. Like this. Listen. You already know what he out there to do when it comes to the Knicks, bro. Like that's what that is, bro. Like if the same player is involved in 5 different instances, bro, on Miami and according to the Knicks, all I can tell you is that's Pat Riley, bro. Like that. Listen, that's the same shit that would have happened in the '90s, probably even worse.
Right.
That's the same shit that probably would have happened in the 2000s, and that's the same shit that's gonna happen from time and time again until Pat Riley is long gone. It is what it
Nah,
is, bro. Y'all got a long time enemy. Just face
yo,
it, bro. Like that's all it
yo,
is.
listen. The Miami Heat fans want him up out of there, which
Yeah,
is
they do.
crazy.
Yeah, well,
They
yeah,
they
they
having an
do.
up
They
they
do.
having
They
an
want him up out of
upheaval
there
right
off the
now.
strength of the Dame situation, and he fell asleep on a couple of deals. He old. I understand that, bro.
Cause yo, I ain't
Same
gonna
thing.
lie.
Same thing
I ain't
happened
gonna
with
lie.
Giannis doing that shit.
They said that the Miami was on Kevin Durant's short list of destinations
Oh my
when he
god.
wanted to go.
Oh my god.
Uh, so they
And
mad
go and
about that,
retire.
bro.
Come on, man.
Yo, hold on. Kevin Durant on last year's Miami team.
Yeah, they winning that.
Fact.
If barring health, they winning
Yeah,
that.
but they would have had to evolve
But what you
Bam.
talking is if it was a split, we all be high.
They
Come
would have
on,
had
bro.
to
Like
put.
Fact.
They would have had to
And
put Bam
I
in
don't
that.
smoke, but if was a fifth, we all be drunk. You already know.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hey, yo, I think they would have had to put Bam in that though.
Probably. Look,
Yeah, probably.
But
Probably.
they said the only thing was holding that trade back because Ben Simmons was
that's the
still on
only
that.
thing that's
That
holding all of these trades back is
Ben
Bam because
Simmons
they
was
want to include Bam in the deal.
only thing no chill. Only thing holding that back because at the same time Ben Simmons was on some type of deal where you couldn't make the trade at the same time, and yeah, it would have made the trade too difficult. Like so,
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it is. Listen, it is what it is, bro. Dame went to Milwaukee, not Miami, bro. They just got to get over and bite that bullet.
I
That's
think
all
that's
it
the
is.
best thing the Nets did in the last 10 years.
what not go for Dame?
Not go for Dame, because when you look at it, you got you got the Knicks and the Nets. They
Hmm.
both got about 11 to 12 draft picks, and I think OKC.
Absolutely.
I think OKC got like 15 or some shit like that.
Right.
All three of them teams could get a star if they want in the next 2 3 years.
Absolutely. That's absolutely
Um,
facts.
that's
Absolutely facts.
possible, but I
Bro,
mean,
with them draft picks, if you looking at it, bro, if the Knicks wanted to go get somebody like OG Anunoby, they could do it. If the Nets wanted to go get somebody, like if they want to reach back for the stars for somebody with Mikal Bridges, they can do it, bro. Like
that,
I don't
that's
know
that's
about
true.
OKC because of the landing spot, though. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, yeah. These are all true. I think OKC. The only thing they would be selling is SGA and Giddy, bro. Like that. That's the
Yeah.
only thing that would be
And no,
selling. But
and
Nah,
shit,
bro, they got a squad,
set,
bro.
no,
set
no, no. I'm
Holgram.
talking about as a sales pitch to go and have another star and come play with them.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's
Bro,
that's what their sales pitch should be. Yo, we got
we are
SGA
we
and
are
we and
all sleeping on Chet Holgram because he was injured.
Yeah,
I
he's a
don't think we
beast.
sleeping on Shed Homegrown. I think we ranked him right where he at. It's just the thing is he already got injury problems. A one, two, they're gonna probably put him at the five because they don't really have no size or no shot blockers outside of him.
I
Three, he's
doubt he go at the
frail.
five.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no way they could
Three,
put him
he's
at the five.
frail, but
He getting abused at the
yeah, yeah. If
five.
he go at the five, bro, like he gonna
You
get moved
wilding
around,
right
bro.
now, bro. Nah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They
It's
put him at
one
the
of the
five
things
is
that
a
I was.
wrap.
It's one of the things that I was worried about with Wimby at the five. I didn't like him going to the Spurs
Nah,
because the
Wimby,
Spurs
you
ain't
could do
got no
that because
damn.
he a little bigger, bro. He a little.
But yeah,
He's
but no, he just got height, bro. But that's all that is, bro. Like
That's what I mean. That counts.
yeah, that count. But when somebody like Zion or LeBron or one of them like interior players is running full speed at you and you stationary, bro, like that weight ain't gonna do nothing for you. I
That's
seen him
word.
exactly
get
the
thrown
point.
through
That's
the
exactly
goal.
the point. So how you think Chat gonna do that shit?
Listen, I don't look. I already listen. I'm not
Chet is
all
a
in on
better
Chet.
shooter. He's a
I'm not
better.
Yeah,
all no
yeah,
no.
you
But the
right.
thing
You right
is,
about that.
Chet is going to be asked to play a lot of defense because they already got SGA and Giddy handling the offense. You know what I'm saying? So my
Nah,
thing is he
I
gonna be
already
asked
see the
to
way.
he gonna
My
be
fault.
asked to play a
Sorry.
lot of defense because they don't have nobody else that's a good shot blocker on
Yo,
that team.
yo, left. But check this. Leaf, my fault. Leaf, let me check this. I already see how OKC want to play. They want to play fast. They don't want to defend. They want to
Right,
outscore you.
Right.
right,
That's why you got two guys in SGA and Giddy who get up the floor fast, could pass the rock. You know what I mean? And I feel like because we have length,
And
especially
they
at the
playing with
guard
him.
position,
right.
they're gonna make it real difficult for guards to see over top of them and
And they live
pass
in
the
the paint.
ball. Word. See over the
Yeah,
top of them, pass the ball. That's where they're gonna hang their hat on defense. Not so
right,
much in the interior. It's more of making it difficult for guards to pass the rock, and they're gonna
right.
play fast.
Right.
They're gonna try to run everybody out the gym. I already see it. You got Chet.
Listen,
You got that other linky ass 7 foot 3 guy coming off the bench.
Pakashevsky, bro. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
can shoot. Like I'm like, oh, I see how y'all
Pakashevsky,
trying to
yeah,
play.
yeah,
I'm see how
definitely.
y'all trying to play. Y'all just want
Yeah,
to run up and
they
down the
trying to
court.
run. Yeah, yeah, they trying to run. But sooner or later you're gonna
That's
have to
not
slow.
playoff basketball.
Sooner or later you're gonna have to slow down.
Oh
Basketball is
yeah, I
basketball. As
agree.
long as it's on the court, bro, like they could do however they want to do it.
But Shea though,
It's just
Shea is dangerous half court
yeah,
game though.
it's just depending on if it's gonna work or not. SGA is pretty good in the half court set, but when the
Pretty
game
good. That's an
Right? I was about
understatement.
to say he go crazy in that.
the
That's
reason
all
why I
he's
say
Word,
scoring.
pretty
the
good.
the reason why I say he pretty good, bro, because we don't have no playoff translation yet, bro. Like we don't know what they could do in big
Yeah,
games. You know what I'm saying? So that's I'm gonna leave him in a pretty good column because
Yeah,
OKC
I
still
put them
got
as another team like the Kings, like coming up, like
yeah
another 2 years,
yeah, but they
another
still
two
got
three
levels.
years, they'd be a good team.
They
Like
still got levels to grow up. The Kings already finished top three in the West, bro. The previous year, they just lost to a championship team. That's all that was. So
but
that
that
was
was their
about to
realistically,
go
first.
crazy.
yeah. That was their first taste of the playoffs, bro, in damn near over 15, 16 years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was in damn near diapers in middle school, bro. Like when that shit was happening. So like this is a
Word.
different story.
Yeah,
So The thing is with OKC and a lot of other young teams and a lot of other teams that don't have stars like the Nets and like like we gotta do a lot of things by committee or with the OKC they gotta figure out other areas where they could get to that to the next level in terms of making the playoffs in a Western Conference that's restacked again, bro. You basically got LeBron, KD, and Steph all in one
Yeah,
division.
it's OD over there,
Yeah,
bro.
it's OD over there, and then you got Luca, and then you added a Wimby to whatchamacallit it now. The Rockets then got better. It's a whole bunch of teams that got better. You got the champs over there with Joker and them, Joker and Murray coming back.
I think
Like
they
it's
might
gonna
take
be
a step back though, yo.
yeah, they might yeah because they don't have no debt, but they still gonna be top heavy. The thing is like you still gonna have the top heavy teams going crazy for 50 plus wins, and on whether it's
T Tom, T Tom, where you got your eye at for the season?
Oh, I've been very vocal on saying that we probably gonna be top four, between
Top
three
four.
and four. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
I think that people got it. Most people got us at like 6 or 7, which is kind of
Nah, I
crazy.
think I think y'all that's possible that y'all could get. I think top four. I think it's
Yeah,
possible, but I still,
and
to me, a lot of people. I think Nets have a big chance to be top six only because the East. To me, the East is a little sus, man.
But
I'm
at
just
but
not.
but at the time, but the East is sus, bro, based on how we remember it coming off the previous year, bro. But like this Eastern Conference this year, we really don't know. We don't know we focus on what we doing, but we ain't highly focused on what other teams is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of young teams and it's a lot of young players looking to make the name for themselves and get to that an extra echelon in the playoffs. But it's very few old players, bro, right now. Like the old players right now is LeBron, Katie, and Steph, and Kawhi and them. Those are the oldest
Nah,
statesmen right
you
now.
still yeah, but you still can put like DeMar DeRozan and them
Yeah,
boys
Demar.
as
But I'm
older
talking about
players. You feel me?
the old players that we know that still garner your attention in terms of like a top tier team.
Yeah, but I think
Steph and the
no.
Warriors
But
is
what I'm
still a
saying
top
in the
tier
East,
team.
right? No, but what I'm saying though, the teams that they predict to be in the East, they have
Right.
a lot of like as the top six, like the top 10 teams in the East. They like from five and down. I think are all teams that have problems, including
Bro,
us.
we gotta look at it for what we got. Steph, Kawhi, LeBron, and KD all in one division.
Yeah, that's
They're
over
all
there.
in one division.
I
That's
worry about the
that's
West too much.
crazy. That's crazy. That's out of this world. But in terms of us, my concern is going back to that press conference and going back to bro, how I believe this team should be run and how I think they will be run and how I think they don't need to be run. The thing is that like what don't need to happen is you having multiple liabilities out on the court at the same damn time. You can't do that, bro, in the NBA where you got to have a whole bunch of space and you only can have maybe one liability out on the court offensively, bro. That can't really put no pressure on the defense. And
Yeah,
well, I listen when you draft it when you putting this type of team together. You have to have the mindset that you're going to be aggressive on defense in an era where you can't be aggressive on defense because they call ticky
yeah.
tacky fouls as it is.
I can say
My
this though, the NBA last year they cooled down a little. Like in the playoffs, they was letting a lot of shit slide,
Yeah, yeah,
bro.
yeah. In the playoffs, yeah, they are. But the regular season, bro, like, listen, they want. It's a reason why a lot of these players is racking up 30 plus point games, man. We seen 270 70 point games just last year in a 60 point
Right.
game. The thing is, bro, like, what, like, do you really think the NBA is gonna allow this next team that's more defensive oriented in terms of the personnel and the players? You think they're gonna allow us to play the run traps and run sets and go after the ball and fly all over the place on defense, man, and be physical, man,
Hey,
as
listen,
we want to be? No,
once KD and Kyrie left, that's what we started doing though.
yeah, that well, that's
And
what.
if you want to be technical, another team, for I could use the Knicks for example. They wasn't a heavy scoring shooting team, but
Right.
they made a lot. They
I think they
and
made a lot of they. I think they made a lot of their difference on hustle because when they got
exactly
Josh
my
Hart,
point though.
yeah,
But
yeah. When they got Josh
coming out
Hart,
of the
bro,
break,
they won the hustle game, bro,
but
because
coming
now
out
you
the
got
break though, coming
yeah,
out the
yeah,
break.
but now you got players, but the thing is they won the hustle game with Josh Hart, but because Josh Hart kept plays alive for them, and along with
Facts.
Mitchell Robinson, who was already dogging the boards in the Cleveland series. When you got
This is
him,
my point though. This how much boards Josh Hart average? 8 to 10, right?
I
Nah, he
say like
averaged like
in the postseason, he
six
was
to eight.
averaging 6 plus. He was
Six,
averaging
seven,
six
six
plus.
plus. All right,
Yeah.
look. What the Nets was missing. This just an example though. Ben Simmons is another guard that does that. I'm just saying he gives you those offensive boards and them rebounds that you need to help you win a game, bro.
I mean, I don't look at Ben Simmons as the hustle
He
player
just
that
don't got
Josh
the
Hart
Josh Hart
is.
shot like that. Josh
Yeah,
Hart can still hit a
but I
three.
don't look at him. I don't look at him as the hustle player that Josh Hart is. Josh Hart was the energy that the Knicks
Nah, I don't.
needed.
A healthy Ben Simmons, bro, is he's that type of player, bro. Loose
Look,
ball, diving
I
three.
listen. I listen. I put it to you this way, Greasy bro. Listen, I meet you at that bridge when we get there. Like I'm
Ah,
not.
Uh,
bet. All right,
yo, yo,
all right.
check it real quick. Check it real quick. Shout out to, yeah, I mean, the other hosts of this thing that we do here, the KVN. Big Fan Breezy is in the building.
EFB,
Yeah, I
man.
mean,
What's the deal?
Yo,
yeah, I
yeah.
Good,
mean,
good.
he's super late, but he here. I'm letting y'all know in 8 minutes I'm out of here. That's a fact. And big, but the party gonna keep on going. I mean, cause Big Fan
Yeah,
Breezy here.
Yeah,
I mean,
he did not. Tea time 3/4 of the way into the hen rock,
yeah. He
bro.
was here
Like
from
so.
what 10 o'clock.
bro, I'm, I'm not even tipsy. I'm drunk at this point, Playboy.
Yeah,
You know
he
what I
did.
mean?
Nigga thought he had the whole bottle to himself. I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga.
Bro, I'm sitting here waiting for Big Fan Breezy. Like, I guess.
Yeah,
But
I was listening to for the most part. I listened to all y'all on the panel. I seen Cav was here
Yeah,
earlier. I see RJ76 was here earlier. I
yeah,
see Skeen in the chat. Shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all showed
yeah,
up, man. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
Leaf is so,
definitely,
so
definitely. But
Leaf is so greasy.
yeah,
They've been holding it down. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? Even
we
though
we
Yeah.
I
we've been
just,
we've been talking more about Listen, I'm gonna just let you know, Breeze, bro. That press conference pissed me off, and
yeah,
more when I watched it
now
myself.
I gotta watch it. I didn't even watch y'all press conference,
Nah,
but I gotta watch it
I
now.
had to watch it when I got off because the thing is, we was watching it kind of little by little,
yeah,
Yeah.
and with it when we was on Breezy streaming or whatever, and then I watched it myself. I shouldn't have
mm,
did that because I got even more pissed off than what I
yeah.
initially was. Now,
Oh man.
yeah, yeah. Now I got
Um,
even more
come
pissed
on,
off than what I
you
initially
can't.
was because it was a lot of things that we were saying this off season, bro, that was not said in that press conference and was not valued in that press conference, bro. And it's and a lot of things that I got to and Greasy, but like kind of reassured, like when you coach a certain way, you got to do you doing this and that and third. But my thing is listen, if you ain't a part of the winning column as a head coach and you basically known as basically a shit artist, bro, you got to do things different.
Yeah,
You got
Mm.
to switch it up. You got to switch it up, bro. Like you got to switch schemes up. You got to switch up styles. You got to switch up how you run shit. You got to switch up
yeah,
how your X's and O's is set. You got to switch up
Mm.
what you gonna allow your personnel and your players and your rotation guys to do. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
allow them to be good at what they already good at, man, and put
Right.
them in more positions to max out what they already good at. That's what happened
Yeah.
with the Warriors.
Nah,
That's
I
what
heard
happened
that.
with a lot of other teams, man. And you have to be able to value that, bro, when it comes to certain players that's on this team that we cannot trade for, bro. If we could if we could trade them, then we would have traded them already, brother. Don't nobody want Ben Simmons
Mm-hmm.
right now. Don't nobody want
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Claxton right
yeah,
now, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like we not giving these dudes off, and then we just expecting to get a minefield for them, like we
yeah,
got when we got the Suns in Dallas. We not
Mm-hmm.
expecting that, bro. Like the thing is, you have to be able to max these players out in what they are good at. They are good on the NBA court and on an NBA level at something. You have to
Yeah.
be able to put them in positions to be good at that and allow them to showcase that instead of just saying, all right, yo, we need to play defense, 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 defense in an era
Right.
where you could barely play defense. In an era
Mm-hmm.
where they call ticky tack fouls, in an era, bro, where you got players putting up 70 something points, 60 something points, bro. Like you got at guards putting a going for 50 and 60, and the average shows going for 40-point triple doubles. You can't
Mm-hmm.
allow that, bro. You have to be able to continue to put pressure on defenses with your offense, bro, but be able to still play a significant amount of defense where you still got your hand in the passing lanes. The main and being able to rebound and having those rebound opportunities and make sure you have even more opportunities on the
Yeah.
rebound, like kind of like how the Knicks got with Mitchell Robinson and damn Josh Hart. You have to be able to do that.
Right. When I listen to y'all was spot on. I don't have no buts. I'm just
Yo,
only adding to the
yo, Breezy,
conversation.
I'm sorry.
Yo,
I'm sorry. I'm out of here, bro. Yeah, y'all be cool. You know what I
All
mean?
right, bro.
All
Appreciate
right,
Yeah.
T.
everybody
But
pulling up.
All right,
I
T.
hold on.
yo,
I'm trying to think. If you end the stream, is it going to end? Because I've just jumped on my phone.
yeah, bro. You should be good.
No, no, no,
Okay.
T. No, no,
Have
T.
you
All he
ever
got to
logged?
do is just, yeah. All he
Have
got
you
to do
ever
is just
logged
leave
it,
the train.
Big Fat Breezy? Have you ever logged in on your phone?
I don't think so. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think I'm on a
Oh,
different one.
we about to find out right now. Bye.
If it cut off,
oh
yeah,
no
then I'll
no
probably
no.
All right,
start
No,
respect.
no,
it
no.
over.
It
But
ain't
I
gonna
think
cut
we
off.
good.
All right, you guys. Yeah.
Word. But y'all made a lot of interesting points, and I could see we not on the same page. But the thing I did see we was on the same page. I'm saying as Nets fans, all of us. I mean, besides Barry, shout out to Barry. Is, is that
Yeah.
we really waiting to see what happens at the training camp. We could say a lot before training camp, but that's because we've been waiting for it all summer. So shout out to
Hey
y'all because
yo. From
yo, bro, it's September. What is it? September 27th. It's September 27th since the end of April, which I know we was out of the playoffs early. We've been holding it down from April, June, July,
We've been
April, May,
holding it
June,
down,
July.
since February, actually, since the trade
Well,
deadline.
it's been a little too long, man.
hey
Yeah.
yo.
We was
Pause.
holding it down at the
Oh,
trade deadline because listen, after that,
this
you
nigga's what?
remember Breezy, you remember I was sending rage videos, bro, to Nets Kingdom and everybody on Twitter and all my rage videos, bro, that I had on YouTube
Yeah.
about how we was playing because we was getting smacked by 50 damn near every game, bro, for the first week that we got the lineup. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
my thing is like now that we progressed and got our shit together somewhat, man. Like
Hmm.
my thing is like, okay, bro, like yo, is Coach Jock Vaughn gonna acknowledge the fact that yo, you've been getting your ass whipped? Okay, you don't want to go back to getting you just got swept. It's time to do something different. It's time to do something else. I understand, bro. You got the team that you want to see it at work, bro, and you got all the pieces that you want. Sean Marks and Joe Side let you have the keys and be the guy.
But hold on,
Y'all don't
but
y'all
Leaf, but slow it down, Leaf. What was it specifically that you didn't like about the press conference? So I want to start there with you.
specifically everything that I told you on your podcast, but everything pertaining to Cam Thomas, because these are the questions that I'm going to be asked on other panels and other platforms, and I got to be able to have answers to it. And now I have the answer and the conclusion now coming from that press conference that if Cam Thomas is not playing the defense that Jock Vaughn doesn't that Jock Vaughn wants him to play, he is not going to value him. He is not going to use him the right way. He is not going to prioritize the fact that he is the best shot creator on our team, bar none.
Yeah,
It's
but
not even close.
on that,
Anytime you say, and hold on. Anytime you say we got plenty of shot creators, bro, that means that tells me that tells me, I don't know about anybody else. That tells me, yo, Cam Thomas, man, listen, I don't believe you just yet, bro. Like, I think you still got room to grow. Listen, yo, you gonna need to play a little bit more liquor defense for me, man, before you can shoot up a whole bunch of shots and do what you was doing in them 40-point games, where you was
Right,
keeping us in the game, you was holding
Yeah,
us afloat against juggernauts like the Suns and the Clippers.
right.
Bro, like, and to me personally, I find that a little bit disingenuous and disrespectful that Cam Thomas, who wants to play, who wants to be there, is not getting the same benefit of the doubt as a Ben Simmons, who we don't know where he is mentally. We don't know
yeah,
where
Right.
his mental is. We don't know where if he want to play ball or buy Bentleys or go on dates. We don't know what he want to do. We don't know what he want to do. And you're not valuing the guy that wants to be here and ain't even getting a check. You basically shortchanging him. Why? Because he's a 20-something pick. Why? Because Kevin Durant approved of him and you don't like you was trying to get rid of everything that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, any resemblance of them, you trying to get rid of them, but because you with Sean Marks and Joe Asai trying to get anything that reminds you of Kevin Durant and Kyrie. Why? At this point, at a point in time where you got a young kid that's 20-something years old that want to play for you, that want to get out there, that want to go and put on that jersey and want to be on the NBA court and want to contribute and want to win and want to play and want to do everything that's necessary to win. Why are you doing this? Why are
yeah.
you continuing this charade? Why are you not valuing the fans when
But
you
that's
just
not
got
what he
swept?
said,
Why are
though.
you not valuing our voices when you just got swept? Why are you not valuing other voices? Why are you not learning from your mistakes? Why? That's my question.
Jada Kid's voice. Yo, look, man. I think you asking valid questions, Leaf. I just feel like we gotta wait until the training camp. And the significance of me saying that is the Cam Thomas' favorite player is Kobe Bryant. And Kobe Bryant always emphasized the defensive side of the ball. I think I think Cam Thomas will come around. I definitely think that he being the way he was natural. He a young player, just got in the league. See, went into one of the toughest media markets out of college. Dealt with the New York media, like I said, and going into the NBA, New York media is one of the toughest in the NBA, and he dealt with that. Got past what he said in the post game interview with Spencer Dinwiddie. I just think since he had that with the interview he had where he said I could score 25, then you hear him in a practice talking heavy like, yeah, I'm gonna get busy this season, and it's just Jock Vaughn is not gonna. He's not vocalizing that he got confidence in Ben Simmons. I mean, in Cam Thomas, and he did seem a little perturbed when he was asked about Cam Thomas because I think that comes from a lot of people coming to him saying the same thing me, this panel, and other Nets fans are saying. Like, yo, what's going on with him? I was on Nets Kingdom earlier too. They didn't show up in a minute, so I showed up, show love. You know how I go. And they were saying the same thing. I seen Barry over there. I seen P Hood over there too.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I
yeah,
watched a little bit, but sometimes I be getting mad at them niggas, bro. They be speaking some off the wall shit, and I just have
Bro, they be speaking facts though.
I
some
don't
niggas
agree. I
whack,
don't agree
bro.
with. I
You
don't
know
agree
them
with
niggas that
everything they say.
Barry. I
I
don't know
be
what the hell you be watching, bro, but everybody don't be speaking facts, bro. It,
I
some
mean,
people, they Nets fans, but some of their takes on what the Nets are doing be out of control, and they lose me, and I just have to get. You seen it, Breezy, bro?
they're not lying.
yeah,
Breezy,
but
you seen it? No, I'm not talking about. I'm not saying that the information that they put out is wrong, but some of the takes on players and things like that they were saying, it just
yeah.
is out of
I
control.
mean,
Yeah, I like AJ. I like Nets Kingdom. I like all of them. I like Sane. I like Rage. I like all of them. But at the end of the day, again, you gotta realize I be wanting to get on the panel with them. I can't type fast enough. You feel what I'm saying?
Word,
You're
that's
I
right,
the
be in
right,
the
word.
right.
chat.
That's
I do my best in the chat, but I'll be wanting to have a back and forth with them just to see how what we
pause,
really
pause,
feel
Yeah,
about it
I
because
pause,
mean,
pause,
yeah,
pause.
and That's a lot of the things that I want to do
Bro,
on a lot of
like,
podcasts,
come
and one of
on.
the reasons why I don't stay in the chat. And to continue on with this, my thing with this team since February, just looking
Yeah,
at the
it's
players
funny
and
as
looking
hell.
at my thing, just looking at the players and looking at this team since February, I have an a theory, an idea of how this team could be run. This team, particularly coming into this season, how this team could be run, how what sets to use, or how X's and O's, what traps to use, what defensive schemes to use. These this that and the third. All of these things I have in my head how to use because I've been. This is the one Nets team that I'm focused on, and I'm like looking. I'm like, yo, there's no dark cloud of a championship or bust now that Kevin Durant and Kyrie is gone. And now I'm looking at it from a standpoint. This is a chance to really not knock people across the head because they don't understand like what the keys is to like basically put to basically put plans together because this is the whole new team. This is a whole new team to game plan against. This whole new players to game plan against. These whole new players with new roles, man, as opposed to their previous teams. You know, you had a whole bunch of guys that in whole new role, not in just a new team, but in whole new roles on this team. And my thing is like you have to get certain guys on this team to max out what they already good at, and then allow the other pieces to come into place and to
Yeah,
help
but
them.
I'm
That's
trying to
that's
tell
the
you though.
team game.
I
That's a
think they
team
gonna
game.
do it, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I think they gonna do it, but I also think Jock Vaughn. I don't that like Breezy said, he probably didn't want to answer those questions, bro. That about Cam, because you know they've been asking him since he got the front office job for the coaching. They've been asking him that, bro, and he looked at a little disgusted, like
Yeah, he looked bothered.
he looked a
He
little
looked,
bothered, bro.
Listen,
He probably saying, "Don't ask me about no damn
here,
Cam Thomas."
Word, like
right. If another motherfucker asks me about Cam Thomas,
listen,
that's how he
listen, and
look.
you know what? And I feel the same way, but at the same time, you can't let them see you crack, bro. Like once the media members see you crack,
Yeah,
and this
they gonna keep asking the same
we
question.
talking about the biggest media market, bro. Like in sports, we talking about
Yeah,
like you can't see. Listen, you gotta hold your chin up high,
nah,
and
but
you gotta
I
be confident
honestly,
in
I
what you're
think
doing,
out
and
of
you
I
gotta
think
know
he
what
take
you're doing
media
and know what
well,
you're
bro.
saying,
Pause.
and yeah, you got to know what you're doing and know what you're saying and mean what you're saying. That's
But
what it
hold
yeah.
on,
is, bro. With this,
Bro,
let's
but
let's
but you
let's
don't think
let's
he's better than Steve Nash as like far as dealing with the media? Steve Nash ain't know what to say to them niggas, bro.
right. He used
of
to be
course,
looking
Steve
at
Nash
Star
did.
Box like, help me. Yo,
He would say
listen,
shit
so
like,
what I'm asking y'all, is this. First, I'll answer the question. Do I think that because of interviews like today, do Cam Thomas take an initiative to work on his defensive side of the game? Yes.
yes,
I think
right.
he's a player that sees something like this, like, oh, that's what I got to do to get minutes in the NBA. Because remember, he got to the NBA as a rookie in college. He got to the NBA because of the way he scored the ball. And I think when he got to the Brooklyn Nets, he felt like, yo, I'm gonna just keep doing this. This is how I got here, so I ain't gonna change. But my point is that with his style of play, the way the coach is with Jacques Vaughn, when he was in college, he was one of the best point guards in the college with Kansas, and he was known for his defense. So that's why
And
I think
passing the
he
ball.
wants Ben Simmons healthy, and that's why he wants to emphasize Cam Thomas being great. He don't want to hear that Cam Thomas is great because he could score the ball.
He's a
You know,
teammate
I
type
want
coach.
effort. I think he wants to see effort, not just talent. And I think he looked at Cam Thomas sometime like talent. But from what I heard with Gil, I spoke to Gilbert Arenas. This was like a few months back, and he basically was like his work ethic, Cam Thomas work ethic is a pretty serious one. He's really good at staying consistent with working on his game.
Yeah.
So
The work effort is all well and good, Breezy. But my thing is like where
You
you
got to
where
get the time.
yeah. He got it. Not only does he got to get the time, but when he gets the time, you got to put these are certain things, bro. Even the superstars at some point have roles. They do. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like
They usually do
they'll
that
do a
though.
lot of
Yeah.
things. They'll do a lot of things on the court if needed. But the thing is, when everything is clicking, when you clicking as a unit, bro, like you have your main scorer, you have your main facilitator, you got your main defensive guy, bro. Like and all of those pieces come into place. And I think we have that already with Claxton being our best versatile defender, our best all around versatile defender. One, listen, Ben Simmons is the best passer on our team. Two, and Cam Thomas is the best shot creator on our team. Three, we gotta find ways to use that. We gotta find ways to use that and allow those players to fill in the other blanks. Obviously with Mikal and Cam Johnson and all the other players that we out on our team, but we have to find a way to use those assets on our team and what they are elite at, bro. We talking about somebody who is gonna be someday a very, very elite shot creator, bro. If he's not already one of the youngest best shot creators in the league. We talking about somebody in Ben Simmons who's a great passer, bro. Like you have to be able to input him. You talking about somebody in Nick Claxton, bro, like who's gonna probably be defensive player of the year someday. And we gotta figure out a way to maximize that and help get him there. We
Yeah,
gotta be able to maximize the things that these dudes is good at. That way they have the comfort and the confidence, bro, to do the other things on the court. This is how these players work, bro. I'm telling you. This is
yeah,
how these players work. You see,
Yeah,
like
no,
DeAndre Ayton. Now that he got traded, he probably gonna get way more touches than what he was gonna get with KD and
of
Devin
course.
Booker.
Right.
yeah.
I was just saying that the other day. I was saying that I say that everywhere. I was basically saying but shout out to Big Ox. I think I was
But
saying it
but
there.
will it
I
will it
was say
will it generate more wins
I
or
would say, but no. I'm just saying, far as players being happy, like the whole that wasn't the conversation about generating the wins because I was saying he was going to do it with Tyrese Halliburton, somebody that's going to actually feed him the ball. But you give somebody who's the second, third pick and scoop them out. I call him scoop them out, Lou. You give scoop them out, Lou. Somebody like DeAndre Ayton, who was the first pick, but not so many years back. Somebody who really didn't get the ball on the offensive side of the ball because of Booker, because of Chris Paul, and he did what he could, but it was nothing dominant. He was never the number one guy. Now that pick and roll between Scoot and DeAndre Ayton, that's their bread and butter. DeAndre hasn't had
And
that
why?
since
And
he
what?
got that
Listen,
into the
and
NBA.
why?
This is his first time having it since he got to the NBA.
Yeah, and why? And to add on to that, you got other young pieces on that team too. You got Scoot, you got Shaden Sharp, they just got Drew Holiday as well. You got
They're gonna trade him though. They're gonna trade Drew Holiday.
more?
like they probably is gonna trade Drew Holiday. They probably looking
Yeah,
for more young pieces. But my thing
yeah,
is like they're in the direction in terms of Portland. They're in the direction to build for the future. They're
yeah.
building something for the future,
And
bro.
don't
Down
forget
the line.
don't forget Simons. He nice too.
Yeah, Simons. I was about to name him. Simons is out of
Yeah,
control. That's another future player,
Or
bro. That's
yeah.
gonna be crazy.
He's like a next game.
Yeah. Him, Scoop, Shaden Sharp, bro. These are players for the future, bro. Along
Yeah,
with DeAndre Ayton, bro. They have a core and a setup that they could build for the future, and they could help
yeah,
build for the future. You know what I'm saying? Down the line, you gonna look at them 3-4 years down the line. You're gonna be like, yo, this team. I think this team might be a little bit ready, bro. Like if they like to give them like 3-4 years that they're gonna be ready. It take a while for certain things like that to work
yeah,
and it's going to take a while for and the difference with our situation is I think bro we already have players that are elite at something on our team. We
yeah,
have an elite shot creator, we have an elite passer, we got an elite defender. We have find ways to use
we
all
got
three
too
of them
many
and
elite
max them
defenders.
out.
Like again, I'll be honest with you. I did want to hear Jock Vaughn talk more confident. I did want him to be a little more, but I understood why he did. Overstood. I feel like with Jock Vaughn,
You
he
don't
just
have
had the
40-point
hold
games
on,
and not be elite at
not
shot creating.
no. But what I'm saying is because he didn't have his stuff. I think his approach as a coach was to not put expectations on how good we're going to be. We're focused on this being a player development season for the Brooklyn Nets. I think that's more how Sean Marks and Jacques Vaughn game planned it before the interview started. Like, all right, my God, this is how we gonna do this. And I'm saying they're gonna ask both of us questions, this and that, and they just figured like, you know what, we ain't gonna put no expectations like we had for the last 4 seasons with Katie and Kyrie. Every year that what we had from the media
That
is if y'all
and
gonna win
keeping
it this
things
year, are y'all gonna win it? Are y'all gonna win it? Are y'all gonna win it? We don't
that
want that
or
pressure.
keeping things more in house. Like
But right, so that's what I'm saying. If even if
It
we
was
are thinking like
different. Like when
it's
Kenny
in
was
house,
there,
yeah, talking
Kenny when Kenny Atkins was there, everything was more family orientation.
Yeah.
Or like they allowed it, like Spencer Dinwiddie to bring his son and shit to the. It's gonna be more family and trying to build a culture than worrying about just having a main player. You get what I'm saying? Like I think they trying to. That's why they trying to build the culture with Mikal Bridges as the face, because you got a player
right.
that
Okay.
he's a teammate first player. You know, always cracking jokes and shit
At the
like that.
Liberty Games,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
supporting the
So
definitely.
so when
WNBA.
you, I'm looking at it and I look
I
at
ain't
what
gonna
the
lie. I
Nets
seen one of
doing.
the baddest chicks on the Liberty, bro. Like on the, I don't know who
Yeah,
Shorty is.
he
I don't know who Shorty
I
is,
just think the
man. But
Nets trying
yeah,
to build the culture with a bunch of players that's not too much worried about um
Yeah,
individual stats, like Ben Simmons said. Like not too many
right,
players on there. It's gonna be team first,
right,
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 basically.
right.
Like
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
right.
That's my, that's that, and
Talk
that's the
about it.
direction,
Talk
and
about
that's
it.
the direction
Woo.
that I would like us to go.
and
Because
and
when you
and
got
and Barry, no, no, not Barry Breezy. I know you keep like the player development. I say with the young guys that they got bringing in, I really think Thomas is caught up. I just think he needed to add like a few more passes and play a little bit more defense. So I really think he's gonna get his opportunity that y'all
Right,
talking about this year.
right.
I
Yeah,
just
what
think
I'm.
that
Yeah, I'm listening.
everything going from Kyrie and them being bashed in the media or KD publicly wanted to leave or calling out his teammates and shit like that. I think that's all on Jock Vaughn now. He trying to make it more like it's a brotherhood than if something get leaked. Like they don't want that no more. You feel me? Like no
right,
more, no more of the bullshit. So if you get, like I said, it goes with the Cam shit. If you let a player like that, because Cam will still come out and say like, yeah, give me the ball. I'm gonna average 30 if I get the opportunity. But he don't want
Mm-hmm.
to hear that. He want to hear maybe
He
if Cam
committed.
came out and said like, yo, I just maybe if I work on my defense a little more, this, that, and the third, maybe he do come out and say some shit about Cam, but you don't hear no shit about that from Cam. Cam, like nigga, I'm a stone cold killer. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm,
But now,
so
listen, I do think because it's really, I'm really saying this. Kobe Bryant was his favorite player. When he got drafted, he had inside of his jacket on some Will Smith shit. Inside of his jacket, he had Kobe Bryant. He
Kobe
said,
made
"Kobe
his
Bryant, my
favorite
favorite
though.
player." And as if anybody know that if they a fan of Kobe Bryant, he was known for the defensive side of the ball, and he was a smart player. He was cerebral. You know what I'm saying? So I think if Cam Thomas taps into that instinct, that Mamba mentality, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I be
And
talking
Kobe
about Cam
size
Thomas.
though, that's the
But
problem.
huh? Nah. But what I'm
And
saying
he's
is,
six eight.
he has the natural talent to play both sides of the ball. I think. I just think he don't have no effort on the defensive side of the ball. I just think he has a lot more effort on the offensive side of the ball. And I think that he is realizing that I'm not getting
here's
no
my thing.
minutes the way I would if I was playing more defense.
So
So,
now I
and
gotta
again,
do it.
just so we clear, when I say playing defense, he could get around the picks a little more, and he can close out better.
Well,
He could.
Yeah, you're right.
here's my thing about when we say certain players like are not doing this and doing that on defense. It's only based off the fact that we seen other players, bro, like that, like two-way players, like legitimate two-way players, make their name off of defenses and make their name off of pass lanes and all of that, bro. Like this thing is, Cam Thomas hasn't done that. That doesn't mean he doesn't give no effort on defense. That doesn't mean he doesn't play defense. I seen Joker with stat lines where he had three blocks and three steals in the game, and people going to still be telling me he doesn't play defense, bro. And I seen him do it in the finals. My
Right,
whole point about this is simply this. Listen. If you on the basketball court, we know you capable of getting a steal, getting a rebound, getting a multitude of assists, a multiple of rebounds, a multiple of blocks. Like if you on an NBA basketball court, there's 400 spots. And my thing is like, yo, with Cam Thomas, what he's already a lead at, you have to allow him to showcase that and lead with that with the team that we have intact already, because there's other players that could fill in the blanks on defense. There's the other players that could fill in the blanks on facilitating and do that better than him. But there's nobody on this damn team that can shot create and create shots for themselves better than him. It's just that
Uh-huh.
goddamn simple, bro. Listen,
But that's
like
not how
you,
they
cause
want to
you.
play though. That's the same thing.
Well,
What I'm trying to
that's how
tell
we
you.
gonna need to play, bro. Like Jock Vaughn got swept playing his
Hey
way,
yo,
bro. You need to start
you
doing
get you
shit
gotta.
different.
No, that's not. The difference is Jack Fawn likes moving the ball, bro. He likes moving the ball. If you ain't gonna move the ball enough, you're not gonna get the time. I understand what you talking about. You could be the best scorer, but if you ain't trying to get your teammates involved,
Listen,
What I'm
man.
saying is,
Look.
all right.
that's
So
why,
what I'm
like you
saying is,
said,
hold
though.
on,
But
hold on,
that
hold
does
on, hold
not
on. I
mean.
just want to,
But
I'm gonna get
leaf. That does not mean he doesn't have a place on the team. It just means that you have to play him at certain times and let him get his minutes by himself, like on the second unit by himself. I think. I
All
don't
right,
think.
so hold on. Let me ask you this, right? So, and I mean, Barry, bear with us. I mean, because this is really the Brooklyn Nets conversation. Now, chime in if you want, because we can't. But what I'm
Okay.
asking is for on the assistant coaches, and when you look at what we got, who's on the team next to Jock Vaughn, making the decisions on how we're gonna run the offense. I'm not even talking about the defense. Let's just say they got the defense down packed. They know exactly what they're gonna do and how we gonna win and how good we're gonna be on the defensive side of the ball. But let's just say we had to focus on only offense. And it's all the assistant coaches. Now I know Kevin Ollie won a championship with the college team he coached. I know that. I know that Scott Burrell had DDJ averaging 22 points per game and with the Long Island Nets. I know for a fact that Forehand Kelly, he helped Karis LeVert and Jared Allen develop as players, and Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris for that matter, right? So okay, but I'm trying to figure out who's the and you got Corey Vincent, he's from the Phoenix Suns staff. He was an assistant coach there. He came here to help with Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges on the offensive for them as a duo. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So what I'm saying is, yeah, there's little things that we could look and see, and you look and as fans, we big fans. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna look and see, like, and that's why I think we'll be okay on offense. Like I'd say that, so like I would say mid. I know y'all love the word mid. We'd be right there, like around 15, 16, 17. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
me.
Like, yeah, like right around there. Like, but on the defense side of the ball, I think that's top five, maybe top three, or fucking top 10 for sure.
I'll say
Definitely
top
top
five,
five,
but
top 10.
On the
I don't know
defensive
about
side of
top
the
three yet.
ball in an era, bro, where you're not really allowed to play defense
But you
if you
still
don't
can
have
be
the
a
name
defensive
value of
team,
playing
bro. That's
defense,
what
bro.
you're not
But
getting. You going against you talking about all this. That's like the analytics and all that. You still have number one defensive teams in the league, bro. And the way the
exactly.
Nets stacked up, they look like a good defensive team. They could be a top five.
We do look like a good
Yeah, top
defensive
five.
team, but
You
Yeah.
here's
look
the
like
thing.
it, but
The thing about defense is having the right schemes
And that's
against
and
yeah,
a
that's
lot of
without and that's
against
without
certain
even Ben
perimeter
Simmons in
oriented
the
teams,
lineup.
but against teams that basically outmatch us and outsize us, like the Pelicans who
Everybody don't
did.
outsize us unless you go to the center. That's it, bro. Because the Nets 1 through 5. If you got 1 through 5, if you start with Ben Simmons, and just to say people don't want to hear it, if you got Ben Simmons, Dimwitty, and Mikal Bridges and Cameron Johnson and Nick Claxton, that's a big lineup, bro.
no, it's not.
What are you talking about? That's not,
Yeah,
bro.
no, all right, go ahead. No,
Hey,
I really want to hear
Claxton.
what he talking about. It's not a big lineup. How it's not a big lineup, Barry?
So you
Talk to
telling
me.
me? So time out. So you telling me Mikel and Cam Johnson is a big lineup?
Do you know how
Yeah.
old is Cam
If
Johnson,
you
bro?
put the
Mikel at the two and Cam at the three
yes,
is gonna make them big
I did
because
not say
yeah,
McHale at the
yes.
two.
Thank you, Lee.
Dinwiddie, even Dinwiddie at the two. He's 6'6", 6'8". But he's like 6'5", 6'6", bro. He's not a big
Exactly.
Yeah,
guard.
Dinwiddie don't play
Dinwiddie
defense
is like a
though.
6'5",
What are
six
you
six
talking
guard.
about, bro? He
Yeah,
plays
but
defense.
no.
But you're not gonna sit
Barry,
there
no,
and say
I know
Spencer
what
plays
Barry. I
defense.
know what Barry. No. I know what Barry's trying to allude to. He's trying to allude to as like say if we going up against like a healthy Memphis or a healthy Milwaukee or a healthy New Orleans, bro, as opposed to that type of
He
side.
beat. We beat. Well, Memphis, I don't know, but still,
I
like
don't remember. I don't
I can't,
remember us beating none of those
I
teams, and
can't.
we
I'm
got
not.
walked
No,
down
no,
by
I
the
didn't say that.
Pelicans.
I did not say that. I can't judge it off of going saying just because won't do good against this team. It's still other teams in the league. If you look at it, not to Dinwiddie can guard 1 through 3, bro.
Oh my god. I know you did this and say
So
that.
Dinwiddie can guard your point guard, your shooting
What
guard,
you
and your
just did
power
not say
forward.
that. I know you
Yeah,
just said Jimmy can go 1 to 3.
I
I know
mean,
you didn't say
yeah,
that.
listen.
that was
Look.
so greasy.
If
You heard what he said about
so
Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie
so
is
if
an
Dinwiddie
underrated
is playing
defender,
point
but like
guard, he
one through
can't
three,
guard your
that
point
might be a
guard.
stretch.
If
I
Din-
give
if
him
Bro,
Din
1 and 2.
bro,
what?
Listen,
stop it.
listen.
I
Is
give
he
him
said
maybe 1 and 2, but I
Stop
ain't
it.
gonna lie.
Breezy's not
he's
even agreeing with you. That's a
Bro,
he's
lie.
he
your threes are not even big nowadays, so it's not
but
even.
Bro, he
but
don't
hold
play
on.
defense for
But your
nothing.
threes
Oh
is
my
usually, but
god,
your
bro! If
threes is
you
no
look
no no
him
no.
up,
Hold up, Greasy. Your
bro,
threes
y'all,
is more so specialist. If you thinking of threes now, you put more defensive players at the three and let your guys that you want to showcase their talent offensively, like Mikal Bridges, you put them at the two because you run a lot of more off ball sets for them. Like you want to put a nigga like Jaden
bro,
McDaniels at the
they looking to go on the season with Ben Simmons, Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Nick Claxton, bro.
bruh. The biggest challenge is gonna be playing with Ben Simmons and
Yeah,
Claxton,
Nick
bruh.
Eh,
And I
Claxton,
lie.
yeah.
but
yo,
that's
yo,
not
Like
y'all
that's
see
not
how
what
they
I'm
was
saying
trying to
though.
aim? You see how they was trying to aim Dinwiddie like he a catch and shoot player, and then they said something slick about Luca, like, oh yeah, he was doing that on the Mavs, like he
Yeah.
ain't had no problem doing it next to Luca, but we ain't got Luca. And I want to say that
Yo,
I'm glad. Yo, we shouldn't have laughed. I didn't laugh, and I hope none of the Nets fans that are national, worldwide, universal. I hope none of them laugh because we got a team that's made out of grit. Everybody got something to prove. Yeah, we ain't got, well, I guess you could say Ben Simmons, but you got fans like Barry that remind us that he ain't do shit in like 2 years. But my point is that all of these players got something to prove, and they gonna prove it. I think
listen.
there's gonna be a
It
situation where
was
the Brooklyn Nets
players on the
gain
Utah
momentum.
Jazz that had something to prove last year. Man, we seen what happened to them, bro. Like, but I'm not saying that to say nothing. My thing is this, bro. Like, listen, when you have certain things going, like when you have certain lineups and certain depth, you got to display that, bro. Like playing with Ben Simmons and Nicholas Claxton
Yeah,
in
it's gonna
the
clock.
lineup in at the same
it
time
might
is going
not be
to
the
be a
baddest lineup.
challenge.
Yeah, it's gonna clock the
It's
point,
better
bro.
than
All right, you gonna see.
But it's
Temple,
gonna,
Holland, and
but
Towns
no,
and
but Greasy,
fucking.
it's gonna. All I'm saying, it's gonna be a challenge, bro. You saying it could work, bro? A lot of people saying it could work. We don't. Nobody really knows, bro. Like for sure, for sure.
All
We
right,
just
I
got
don't know.
ask you
confidence.
this question,
I don't
right?
think it's gonna work.
How much the center for the Magic, no, for Timberwolves average?
The center for the Timberwolves, bro. That's Rudy Gobert. He's averaging what 12 and 15.
All right, right.
Yeah.
And how much Anthony Towns average?
Towns is probably averaging a good like
They got
17 to
two. They
18.
got two big players out there at the same time.
Yeah. But one of them can shoot, bro. Like nobody, neither one of them gets in each other's way. Neither one of them occupies the same space. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like when we talk about Karl Anthony Towns, he could stretch the floor. He could put the ball on the floor, bro, and do a little bit more, bro. Like with Rudy Gobert, he's setting screens, rolling to the basket, rebounding, blocking shots. Doing regular big man shit, as opposed to like getting in
So you
anybody
telling
else's
me
way.
Nick Claxton and Ben Simmons plays the same way?
Yes. What the
Off
hell?
the ball,
What
they
the
do.
fuck is you talking about, Barry?
No. Hold up, Greasy. Off the ball, when they don't have the ball in their hands, they are basically occupying the same type of spaces. Pick and roll to the basket, get in the dunk box.
Yeah, bro.
Or go
Not
down to the paint
spacing
and
the
wait for the
floor.
rebound.
The offense is
That's
gonna be more clogged
Yeah,
in, bro.
that's what they're doing. But the ball in Ben Simmons' hands as the best passer, bro. Like then it looks a little bit different, but it's still challenging when when your guard or your quote unquote guard or your point forward, whatever,
Yeah.
is not
Shooting.
talented away from the basket.
Yeah.
If he has the same amount of talent away from the basket as your center, it's gonna be problematic. It's gonna be problematic. You're gonna run into some issues, bro. Like that. But the thing about us, we have a deep enough team to basically not allow that to happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We got a deep enough team to basically not allow that to happen and switch it up and switching up different looks in our lineup, brother. Make it seem like okay, we could put Ben Simmons in a lineup where with another unit where he could be
And plus,
the facility where he could be like the point facilitator
and if I'm
for
the
that.
other team, and the game is late, I'm following Simmons or Claxton.
Yo,
They got
hold on,
to
hold
pick.
on. Listen. Well,
Yo,
I'm about to call it a night. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I
I'm
might
about to
start it.
raise too.
Word, but shout out to y'all, man. Y'all held it down. So y'all, it's 2 hours in. Damn, Leaf wasn't playing when he said about the dip.
he never gonna come out.
Word. Shout out to So Greasy. Shout out to T Time, Kev, everybody that was on the panel, everybody that was in the chat. I seen you, JJ,
Yeah,
and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. And I didn't get a chance to join earlier, but I enjoy listening to y'all as just a listener and just being in the chat. Y'all was dope
yeah,
on the panel tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say I appreciate y'all. And I don't know the next time we're gonna do this, but we definitely
Word,
want
cause
to do
I
some
ain't know
more of
y'all
this.
even do this
We're
for
trying to
real.
do it at least once a week. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Word. So look
Word, cause
forward
I
to
ain't
it,
know y'all
man.
did. I ain't even know y'all do this for the Knicks and that shit. Have niggas come on and shit.
Yeah, nah, we do that every trying to. It's like episode 2 or like episode 3 or something.
Yeah.
So we trying to do it once a week. We did it Wednesday at 10. We'll just say next week Wednesday at 10 until TBA. You know what I mean? But for right now, it's Wednesday at 10 for
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm with it.
Word, yo, but yeah, man, you know how I go, Barry.
We
Nets
got
fans is the best
that's
fans.
cap.
You know what I'm saying?
Barry
Shout out to
can't even say
Cave.
you're a fan, bro. You just out here, bro. You just out
Uh-huh.
here.
I can say the same for. Okay, okay. I
He
can say the
just,
same
he
too.
just out here.
I can say
He
the
got a
Yeah.
same.
nice jersey.
Yeah, I
I,
Barry.
mean, like, seriously, Barry,
I
you
can
hang
say
with
the
Nets
same.
fans every night, man. You might as well, you know what I'm saying?
I
Hey
can
yo,
say the same.
Barry hate on that shit every night, bro. Hey yo,
I
I be
fucking Mikel
waking up
Bridges
and
though.
I watch these shits. I be like, yo, this what the fuck this nigga Barry is saying, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you, bro.
I just like talking shit, bro.
I
Nah,
already know,
nah, we
bro.
know.
That's why I gel off it too, bro. Word up.
No, we know we good. Yo,
But
shout to y'all. Like I said, man, it was I didn't get a chance to get on the panel earlier, but it was
yeah.
fire listening to y'all.
Wait, hold on,
We
Breezy. I
be
want to say something. How you feel
Hey
about the
yo,
trade
nah, me
though?
and Barry gotta make a show, man, cause we gotta go at it, bro. We
Yeah,
gotta do
facts.
it.
Yeah, how you feel about the trade though with the Bucks?
I
I
think,
feel like
like I said,
that.
I think it made the Bucks dangerous, and I think Phoenix they made themselves all with all the cap that they spent for all that money. I think they got room
Yeah,
to like make trades and shit like next year to be like get younger. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's the only thing. And adding Nasir Little on the bench is a big come up for them.
yeah,
yeah. I feel like it was amicable. I feel like it
Yeah,
was good
but
for everybody.
Aiton
You know what
had
I'm
to
saying?
go. Aiton had to go because his contract was too big. They would never been able to keep him past next year. So
yeah,
I feel like it was good for everybody. I feel like Aiden is happy. I feel like Dame is happy.
Dame
I
happy
feel
word.
I,
So
yeah, I feel like this was a good off
yeah,
season
but
when
your boy
you
KD lucked up on that. I ainain't gonna lie. He lucked up with Aiton. You feel me? They
and
gave him.
for that matter the play I think that played with Dame Lillard that got traded too. What's his name?
Oh, Nurkic.
Um
Nurkic, he
Yeah,
yeah,
ended up going
he
to a place
ended
he
he
want to go.
right, but what I'm saying is he ended up going to a contender.
A
So
contender,
not
yeah,
only
yeah.
did Dame go to a contender, he went to a contender too.
yeah,
So I just think that it went well for
It worked
all of
all
the
around the
parties that was
board.
involved.
Word.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think
I
it
don't
was
think it
good.
was a bad trade for none of the teams at all. I've seen a few people say
Yeah,
it,
it was
but
a good trade. It was a good trade.
Yeah, so but yeah, shout out to you, Barry. You know what I'm saying?
I
Shout out
got.
to So Greasy. You know what I mean? I'm out here, man. I'm gonna see y'all later, yo.
All right,
I'm
bet.
holla at y'all.
All right, peace.